evening.
How?
Lee-san.
Ryan-san.
Unfortunately, mate, the time has come to auction off all your loot out of my fish house.
It's not all my loot. Well, kind of. Mate, that was a team effort, I feel.
Well, I can agree to disagree on this because every time I'm back turned, it was Ryan. Oh, what about this? Ryan, what about that? Yeah, anyway.
Yes, okay. I know what you mean. I did. Yeah. The thing
is, anyway, it's all for the benefit of you. Tonight, we're going to auction off 16 awesome fish. I think we've had a lot of fun putting this together, Lee, as well. Lee's put a good idea together, obviously, doing this auction. We're going to do it once a month. And yeah, I think the fish we picked a really, really good standard of koi, and hopefully something obviously we're looking to keep up in the future as well. So yeah, I'm really looking forward to it. Obviously, myself and Lee are going to be working together on these, picking the fish. Obviously, you're going to be coming up in a couple of weeks, aren't you? And having another stab around my ponds, which I think I might start putting some certain things. But anyway,
I'm not gonna tell you when I'm going to turn up though, because I know you'll hide them in the filters and stuff like that.
Honestly, I just reckon one day I'm going to turn up to my fish house, unlock it, and you're going to be there in a fucking bivvy. Just it's like, evening craft.
How you doing, guys?
Gaz, thank you very much. You looking forward to this, Lee?
I am, mate. Yeah, I've been panicking. To be honest, I would have liked to have done it a few weeks ago, but obviously the internet has been a nightmare for me. So, but now I have got mega fast internet. Mate, I've never seen animal porn so clear. It's unbelievable. Only in the flesh, but apart from that, it's unbelievable now. It's bang on, crisp as it gets, mate. I've never seen. Pardon?
Obviously, happy Father's Day to everybody as well.
Yes, absolutely. Have you had a good Father's Day?
Oh, it's been steady, mate. Not gonna lie. It's been quite relaxed, and I'm looking forward to tonight having a chill, talking some absolute shit about koi that me and you always talk about. Normally in Japan, actually.
Normally, we're always, mate. Actually, most of the nitty gritty in Japan that we talk about, koi wise, is always in Atsushi's car, isn't it? So really, when we go to Japan, we should sit in Atsushi's car and do a live auction from there at some point. But we were talking about this actually for October, wasn't we?
Listen, mate, the plans are in the pipeline. You know that.
There's loads of cool plans, guys. Honestly, it's going to be absolutely banging, isn't it? And it's not just live auctions. We've had a couple of other really cool ideas to sort of mimic that. You know, when we went to the Narita Koi farm and with all the vats there, that event, we've got an idea how to mimic that on a live, haven't we? Which is going to be exciting.
Well, hopefully the next one is going to be running hopefully towards the back end of next month. I've already started preparing the fish for it since we've been discussing. Little niche idea, pretty cool. But obviously, I was setting off with auctions first. I think, like I say, doing it once a month is going to have the quality control around it because it's something that me and Lee spoke about, and let's face it, we spend a lot of time, mate, in Japan hunting high and low, day in day, hour on hour, looking for good koi. That's what we look for. Not just average koi, we look for good koi.
Well,
and that's what we do.
Not just average koi, no. But like I said, last time we went to Japan, obviously we've got some fish from down south. I think have we got fish in this event from down south? I think we have. We've got a few, haven't we?
Yeah, I've got some Tanaguchi stuff coming up.
Yeah, that's right. But
I'm really not impressed about, by the way. So I'm literally, mate, you owe me for this. You've got my best Marathon Kawaku in this. I'm not impressed. But anyway, we're not even and that's without talking about the yellow dragon. So we're just
mate, but that Marathon Kawaku, mate, is special, isn't it? Imagine that at 55 cm. Mate, whoever buys that, they can leave it in my pond as Azakari, as long as I can show it in the national next year.
Well, mate, if you get in touch, mate, we can get that sorted for you. That's not a problem. It might take a bit of time just in the transit, but we can get that sorted for you. It's not a bother. Yeah, but really so just a quick one, guys, before we start tonight, I just want to say that obviously we've got 16 lots coming up. We're going to give it, obviously like anything, we're going to give it its time, see what happens, run through each one. But again, obviously, just in terms of if you win anything, guys, the numbers and the details for myself and Kevin will run across the bottom of the screen. Courier is available as well, and it'll be £30 per box. Obviously, if you win multiples, again, the size of the koi this evening, we can get multiples in the box as well. So it will be a set price of £30 per box, depending on obviously how many you win. But yeah, if you need any other details on stuff, obviously drop us a question. We'll get it up on screen and we'll answer it for you as and when, and we'll get that nailed for you. But yeah, to be fair, mate, I think, are we good to go? Are we going to give this a bash?
Let's have a go then. Come on, let's see what what mutated koi come up first.
The first lot up, please. I'm looking forward to this, mate, because this is actually all fish that we've selected together in Japan, and you've reselected back out of my facility, which I think is absolutely amazing.
I know, because you were listening to me and you were doing it all right, and then obviously I've just picked the best from what I've told you to select, basically.
Right, guys, first one we have up is a Benigoi from Marasaka. So the starting bid on this one is £50.
Mate, that's bonk, isn't it? 50 quid.
50 quid, 19 cm. This is one that I had actually looted up that Lee decided to nab. This was one of the last fish that he actually selected, but I think, again, for a Benigoi, it was pretty...
it's pretty special. Mate, pretty insane, all over that, wouldn't he? Look at the sumi placement on the periphery of that Benny plates. That's bonkers, isn't it?
Yeah, how the sumi sat on this one is going to be really interesting. It's got still a lot to develop in that middle ground as well for a Benigoi. It's, you know, they are quite a volatile variety, let's face it. But yeah, I think it's going to be one that's going to develop quite well. That given a good sum around it, it's nice.
Looks like there's a little bit of sumi to come up just on the back of the head there by the shoulder, isn't it?
Yeah.
But it's nice. I do like that fish. Do you know what I mean? That is, yeah. I think if Banksy was about to spray a fish, I think if Banksy was going to paint a fish on a wall in a shopping centre in my town, it would probably look something like that.
Yeah, I mean, it's not a variety, let's face it, that you see every day.
No.
Mark at £100, thank you very much. It's you know, I think for Benigoi, you do see him very more now. Obviously, Kawakami is massive for him. Obviously, Marasaka has always been known for them as well. You know, obviously, like I say, the Benny pattern is quite stable, you know, quite a solid two-step pattern. But the sumi on this is what we noticed when it all sort of just really sort of edges around that. Crafty 110, thank you.
Crafty, you're not allowed to bid. They'll just be on resale in bloody Perfect Aquatics. I'm only joking, Crafty. Get your money out of your pocket. It's all for a good charity.
This is one for definite. Unfortunately not. We cannot get into the United States, I'm afraid, Dan.
Maybe one day.
Yeah, hopefully maybe one day.
I'll buy myself a Cessna. We'll do it illegally. But you're right, there isn't many of these coming to the country, but that is an outstanding example, isn't it, really?
I think for a small fish as well, you don't even forget it's only 19 cm at the moment. And like I say, it's when that starts hitting its stride as well, get some body on it, and it really starts to stretch out. And the sumi, you can see all that sumi sat in the middle ground there and down the lateral. It's really starting to progress quite nice. I think when that starts to block up as well, it's going to change that fish in terms of balance of pattern. Yeah,
it is a cool fish. Like, as soon as you look at that, it's just so... it's just so appealing. It's just so visually appealing. Like, not even talking about the qualities of the fish, as in the body, the belly plates, the Soroju, the placement of the sumi. It's just like, you know, when you open your eyes and look at it, it's just got that such pleasant pattern, that two-step belly pattern surrounded with the sumi. It is like a true work of art, that is, really, isn't it? Do you mean you'd be hard pushed to find something like that? Mate, we could go to Japan again, like, for a whole trip for 2 or 3 weeks and not come across something like that.
It was just one of them. When I was literally selecting at Marasaka, I think we picked 2 boxes there in February. Now, you know, when it just sort of hit the ball, I was like, damn, that's again, it was just a sumi pattern straight away. Just got cool. Me. I was just like, yeah, that's really nice. You know, thank you, Matt. 120.
Yeah. Any reply on that? What about it's an unusual variety, but like show quality potential, it's still up there, isn't it, for that? Do you know what I mean? In the variety it would be in.
I think something like that, mate, always needs a good growing season in a year and see how it's going to develop. Too young to say at the moment, but yeah, I think give it a good summer, see how it progresses. Obviously, get a nice winter around it for that swimming to really sort of thicken up and sort of come about. I think early shows and next season it could, you know. Deutsch fish is always an hard one. I think there's not enough people actually appreciate Deutsch fish for what they are, really. I mean, let's face it, they are a very, very, most Deutsch varieties. I mean, you're talking about breeding Deutsch Showa. You know, we had a conversation with Odakan about this in February, how difficult that physically is to even get that. You know, to breed Deutsch varieties is so difficult. You know, you're not just talking about breeding something scaled, or you know, even trying to just get the parent sets to actually physically mix and produce at the start. You know, so meeting Benigoi like this to get Sumi style like that, that's almost like Subo Sumi, where it's all sat on its on the background. It's pretty spectacular.
It's nice. The fins are good. The pec fins, dorsal, and the tail are nice and clean as well, aren't they?
Yeah.
Shipped to Europe? No, I don't think so. Do you?
No, I'm afraid not.
Only the UK guys, and I don't even think, not even Southern Ireland. I think Northern Ireland's a problem, isn't it? Anyway.
Northern Ireland's difficult. I think they've got some sort of border control there. It's quite difficult. It's not just an everyday thing that we get into. So, but yeah. Any advance on 120, guys?
That little bit of speckled Sumi coming up on the one flank of that fish, do you reckon that will solidify?
That's the bit I'm waiting to see what's going to happen all in that area there. Just coming off of this, also off that Dan of Benny on that first bit, and that how that's going to sort of marry together. You can kind of see the real faint speckle as well in no man's land of that in that white ground there as well. So yeah, to that sort of consolidate up in a block of Sumi, you know, and have that Odame as well. It's really going to make the contrast of that fish quite something.
Why you don't use hydrogen? It's an oxygen stripper again, hydrogen peroxide, isn't it? It's just like I've been told by people that obviously I've always got hydrogen peroxide there in case there's any problem with the fish in the pond, but I don't use it. I don't mind the water just looking rusty for 2 or 3 days. After 3 days, it's crystal clear as well. It's just like the PP just revitalizes the water. It looks like Brecon spring water after about 3 days. So I don't bother putting it in. It's just another chemical that you can do without, really, isn't it? But it's always at hand in case I've got a problem with some sort of fish getting stressed out.
Any advance on 120, guys? Gonna be a stunning little project this for someone's grow on.
What size is that, Ryan? That's 19 cm, isn't it?
19 cm, yeah. Like I say, it's not the biggest of fish at the moment, but it's certainly got the quality behind it. I think it's an absolute exceptional example of that variety. Again, Deutsch fish has started one of them to me. I think it's obviously the big guns, Hiroi, Shinoda, Kawakami, they're right up there for the Deutsch varieties. I mean, Kawakami, especially for his Benigoi, is one that I sort of turned to straight away. Hiroi, Shinoda, as we know, the quality they possess is just unreal. Obviously, they are becoming more and more popular now.
Oh, mate, remember that day, that open event? I'll never forget that day, that open event where we all picked straws, didn't we? And then I think Ryuki was like, he was right down the pecking order, wasn't he? And everyone was looking at that one pond, and it was his go, and he just got up, cool as a cucumber, and went to the cheaper pond and pulled out a banger, didn't he?
Yeah, mate.
Do you remember that? I was like that.
Shiro. Yeah. Just literally done everyone, and then I think my first pick was a Deutsch Koako, I think.
Yeah, and then you got fed up, and then you went like that, right, Shinoda son, I'll pay extra. Just pick me an amazing little bowl. Can you remember we went back 2 days later?
Oh, mate, yeah. Another level. Right, guys, any advance on 120? I'm going to close this one in a moment.
At least we've got no problems with this bloody lag with Facebook and the YouTube. I don't understand why people do those two platforms. Obviously, I know people haven't got one or the other, but it takes 2 seconds to download one or the other, doesn't it,
I wouldn't like to disclose that, Bob. I think there'd be a couple of people getting divorced right now if I disclose something like that on live if they're watching.
Yeah, I've seen you buy a couple of expensive fish in Japan, I'm not going to lie. Because obviously we don't really speak about price for fish over there, do we? So it's, because Because for one thing, if Ryan's sourcing something for one of his clients, they don't really want to tell their missus how much it is for a start, and they probably don't want to tell everyone else how much it is. It's awkward because people always like message me on my YouTube channel. They go, "Oh yeah, but how much are the fish?" And you're like, it's so many variables. Like you've got like the price of the fish, then you've got the agent fees, then you've got VAT, then you've got the shipping. Depends how many fish are there. It's so awkward to like actually put like to talk about money on it, and it's not a nice thing really to talk about money on a social platform, is it? I don't think. Anyway.
Well, don't get me wrong. I have sold some ridiculously expensive fish, in my time, especially for my age. I've sold a lot of really expensive koi, but I do see a lot of actually people buying, particularly expensive koi, but not just one or two. They're buying multiples as well. I do see a lot of that nowadays, to be honest, because everyone's got the limit on what they want to pay for a fish. It's not about spending how much on one fish. It's obviously what they want to spend, on multiples, which is great. But yeah. Right, guys, come on. Last minute, we're going to close this one off.
You've got no yellow monkeys at the moment then, Ryan? No.
No, there's been a bit of I would say...
They've just stopped, haven't they?
Bit of production problem this year. That and Black Zeus have been a major... I won't say major problem, but they've not had many numbers kicking about. Well, Black Zeus has been pretty much nothing. And yeah, Yellow Monkey's have been very, very sparse this year. Obviously, being there a few times. Eddie in at 130.
Well done, Eddie. Hell of a fish for that.
Come on, Matt, dig deep.
Hell of a fish. But that though, in with heat, good food. This time next year, that could be pushing. What you reckon for a Deutsch variety? Like 45 to 50?
I'd probably say more for around 40 mark could be a good size if you achieve that over at the moment. Obviously, Deutsch fish don't grow. I wouldn't say they grow massive. They don't grow massive. We've seen a couple of freaks this year. We actually in October that we bought for people. It's one of them. So it's what end of the day. It's like anything. It's how you raise your coil, isn't it? You know yourself. Regardless of
it is true.
Push them as hard as you physically can, and then achieve the best out of what you. So.
Yeah, it is a fine line. It's always monitoring the fish as well. Like I'll monitor the fish like every month to see how much food is left after each feed, kind of thing. Do you know what I mean? And if I think they're consuming it like within the right kind of window, then I'll put like an extra bar on the JBL Pro. Do you know what I mean? Which is about 50 grams extra, I think, something like that. If I've got the sinking in there. And, mate, if you can go up 50 grams every week, is 50 grams makes kilos eventually.
Right, guys, we're going to get this one closed off. No one's going to give us a reply on this one.
We need to get a hammer.
Oh, you'd be great for the hammer, boy.
Yeah, I'm going to get a lucky hammer from Japan. I'll see if I can rob a cool. No, I'm not going to rob anything. I'm going to ask for a really cool hammer from one of the koi farms, just so it's got a bit of history about it.
I'm sure your mate Uncle Takano will sort you something out.
Oh, mate, you go straight in his garage. Takano's got everything in there, handcuffs, everything I've seen.
Right, we're going, guys, on this one. Eddie at 130.
Well done, Eddie.
Going to ice. Sold. Good hours, mate. Thank you very much.
Oh, I'm so excited for the next one. What is the next one? I don't know.
It's your little unique fish, mate, that you quite like, your little blue thing.
Oh, is it? Yeah, mate, the thing is, you're not going to see half of it because it's the same colour blue as the bowl. It looks like it's got holes in it.
Let's move on to the next one then, please. You can throw that one up for us, Gaz.
Oh, he's on the Red Bull.
It could be in for a long stint tonight.
Like, what is that?
So, guys, this is a Kikokuryu. It has got a small amount of Benny, as you'll see on the right gill cheek, but it's from a Kikokuryu lineage, very traditional. This is from Marasaka again, 18 cm. This is one again that me and Lee selected in February. Very, very, I've got to say, Lee, unique fish. It's the only way to describe it.
I've not seen anything like that. like in Japan. Do you know what I mean? You know, like when you go to Marasaka and stuff like that, you know, those ponds he's got, they like, as soon as you just chuck some food on there, they are literally dancing, you know. So yeah, there might be some more in there, but I've never seen anything like that.
Same again, guys. Starting on this one, £50. Let's get some bids in for this. Bit of a unique fish. Be good fun to have a play with. And £50 starting bid on that one. Yeah, I think the video probably doesn't even do it any justice, Lee.
No, it doesn't. Really. The video and the picture doesn't do it justice, because in real life, it looks like a neon tetra. To be honest, I was like that.
My videos and
that's got to go in.
By the way.
Pardon?
So don't say my videos and pictures are shit, by the way.
No, this is a good picture, mate. So it's a bit blurry there. Oh, you messed up on the focusing on that top corner of the bowl.
Easy, Tiger. It was like, you know, very warm at time.
Well,
Steve, £50.
Yeah, it's got a nice Motoguru in that as well, isn't it? It's like a neat fish, that is.
Again, I can't even sit there and say I know how this is going to develop, so I really can't. But I think it just that unique blue colour is, yeah, pretty nice, to be honest. I'm pretty impressed with this. Yeah.
I'm surprised they haven't developed more varieties to sort of like get to that blue spectrum.
Koi boy, £60, thank you. Daz, £65, thank you.
Lovely jubbly. But I'm buzzing for the national now. I can't wait for the national. Koi boy's back in. But I am looking forward to the national. I just can't wait. Well, I'm taking Wolf's little electric motorbike, so everybody watch out. He will be piling into everyone. I might get one of those little flags with a Koi soldier on it, so we can just ride around with his flags and advertise exclusively Koi and me.
And don't forget, mate, we've got the Growing Show to look forward to at National as well, the Matsue.
Can't wait. Mate, that Matsue Growing Show is going to be amazing.
The fish, mate, honestly, are looking absolutely insane.
But do me a favour, when you're doing the Matsue fish, you know the one that I picked over there myself, the one with the crap body but the cool pattern?
Yeah.
Just stick that in the vat as well, and I'll take that at the end of the weekend, you know what I mean? But at least people can have a look at it then and see that it's actually the same size. Huh?
Your flounder.
My flounder. There's nothing wrong with it. Trust me. I can't. You know, you can't alter a pattern. You can alter a pattern if you know certain people that work in Odacan's facility. But what I'm saying is, you can work on the body. There's no problem. My pond will sort that body out. Don't worry about that.
Steve, £75. Thank you very much. Come on, guys.
They're all waiting for the big guns towards the end, I reckon. A minimum increment.
We'd like to do it in sort of £5 if we can to make it more even.
Make it more fun, like bingo.
Yeah, we don't like the pounds and pence. Although really random, I had some the first pound notes this week with King Charles on, which weirded me out. Looking at them, just like you don't want expecting it, just like boom.
Is it what 20s
and 10s?
Oh really? I haven't had one yet. Hi Luke. I've actually because I'm on my iPad because I couldn't get my Mac working. I've got my phone here playing as well, so I can see all the comments because it doesn't come up on the big screen. I've got like 2 screens here. I need another couple of screens. I do. I'm like that scene off Swordfish with Hugh Jackman.
Any advance on 75, guys?
Yeah, delivery is £30, guys.
Yeah, I don't think we'll find many more like this, Lee, to be honest, on for next one.
You won't find fishing. It's impossible to find that again. Mate, imagine if someone said, right, I got £1 million for you, but I need a fish exactly like that. Imagine you'd be furious. You'd be like, where am I going to go and get a fish like that?
Ray, £90, thank you.
Breed a black Zeus with a neon tetra to see if we can get that one
Mate, honestly,
spawning.
I supplied Ginrin Goshki to somebody. Koi Boy 95, thank you. We had I supplied a Aoki Ginrin Goshki to a client probably about 2 or 3 years ago now. Fancy carp. There will be one in here tonight, the Yellow Dragon, that will be grown on by myself. But no, as for everything else, it will just be shipped the following week. Yeah, to be honest, mate, I had the same thing. Anyway, guy had a major wipe out. It was a horrible experience. And, it's just like one of them fish that you knew at the time. He said to me, I really want something like this again. And you just think, I hope and pray that we can one day. But, it's just one of them fish at the time. You just think, no, I'm not getting something like that. My hands on that again. It's just
it is sometimes though. Like obviously you've got a couple of high end clients actually, like some high rollers and stuff, and they put some really strange requests in. But mate, every now and again you do. Remember, what did we find in Otsuka's? And you were like that. Oh,
as we can sort collection out, mate. We need a bit of time to get the fish moved from quarantine to the Sid Cup site if that's what you're wanting. But you'll just need to communicate about that, mate.
Because we found something in Odakans that one of your clients was just like was it a Kage Shiro? But it was like an unusual. What was it? Was it a Kage Shiro or was it a?
Oh, Otsuka.
Yeah. What was it?
I think it was Kage Shiro.
It was, wasn't it? But it was an unusual because your client sent you a picture of something that he liked. And
yeah.
We just found it. It was like that. Oh, God, look at that. Like unusually, yeah. Koi hunting.
Dawn 110. Thank you very much.
Well done, Dawn.
Tell you a couple of early bargains, mate, in the basement.
Yeah. I tell you what, though, people are gonna have some bargains when the football's on, probably. So you were, yeah. Mate, actually, I'm not even English, but I hope the English win.
I'm not being funny. I'm not on the joke.
I'm joking.
Team is picked at the moment. I'm not very happy about the team selection, but anyway, hopefully we'll do the business.
Is Gaza in the team or what? Gaza's not playing, is he?
Unfortunately not, mate. Alan Shearer's also retired, mate.
Imagine Gaza, Shearer, Lineker, Klingsman. Is he English? I don't know. I know that one.
Mate, seriously, you're showing your age now.
I don't know nothing about football, mate. I cannot kick a round ball straight. Give me a rugby ball, I'll touch every time. Liam.
Liam, on this one, we're going to get a couple of quick fires in these early ones. We're going to get them beat down.
I.e. Pig Boy wants me to go and play a couple of games because I think their scrum half is leaving the team or something. And I was like that. No, I'm just too aggressive for a Northern team. Like I couldn't go up there.
Mate, why did they ask you? You're smaller than me.
Hey. It's not the size of the dog in the fight, my friend. Trust me. If I want to tear up a pitch, it can happen.
Lovely.
Raising it 115 without a gum shield.
We've got a couple of snipers in the way.
Sniping. I know a bit about sniping. I should do a watershed seminar in the national next year about some of my encounters, maybe in Afghan.
I've heard a few rum stories. We share the best stories in Japan, mate, don't we?
Yeah, we do. Yeah.
And Rob, I know Rob's watching tonight. Rob's watching. Is in the room. Lee.
Rob. Oh, there he is. Where is he? Travolta. Say hello, Travolta. I miss watching down to the sushi bar. In fact, me and Rob had such a romantic pizza in what's that place called again? Where's that sushi live? Okayama. I keep saying Okinawa, don't I? No.
Is that when you went to? That's the night we went to Matsue. Was it not?
No, because okay, so you and Atsushi was knackered for some reason. And then I was at that, me and Rob went downstairs, but you and Atsushi just stayed in your room. So like half an hour we wait there and we went, come on, let's go and find a pizza. And we actually stumbled into the seedy part of that place and it was a bit weird. So, oh no, we had a pizza and then we went to like this really weird, like karaoke bar and we just sat there. And when we walked in, I don't think they'd ever seen like gaijins before.
Brown eyes.
They were like, what? And then because it was like a set price for like, you can drink as much as you want for an hour for like 20 quid or something. Right? So all the students were there, power drinking like hell. And me and Rob were like, yeah, we'll just have one beer, please. Just having one beer.
Ash, there's no VAT on the prices, mate. The price that you're bidding is the price you will pay, buddy.
It's got nice luster on the head of that koi, isn't it?
The metallic luster, mate. His whole skin, it glows, doesn't it?
Yeah, really cool koi, that. Unusual, like I said,
I think as well, you'll see a lot. I think you actually see a lot of development from this fish as well. I think you'll see it'll be an exciting journey to follow. I really do. Fish like that, it's like having a Kikuryu in your pond. It's going to chop change. I think there's going to be a lot of excitement as well as it comes. And again, I mean, look at the colour of it. I don't know what that colour is going to do, but I've never seen anything like that blue colouring before. It's incredible.
Have you ever seen anything like that? No. So it's not just me.
I've seen a couple of a toes eye every now and then. You get sort of like it comes up probably like 1 in a million chance, if you want to call it. But no, Grant, there is some tonight with certificates, but they were stated, mate, if they come with certificates.
Mate, Grant, there's even one with a certificate, an award, and a trophy. I hope you've taken pictures of those to put on the screen.
I've got them here, mate. They're going to be live.
Nice.
They're out for me.
Look at that. New mugs, guys.
Where's mine, by the way?
I'll save you one.
I hope, for the sake of this yellow dragon, I hope I got one of the nice. My gold one's still going strong, boy.
Oh, mate, I tell you what, I'll see if I can get my mate. So I've got like 2 special edition ones. So like I've got 2 of these, but they're like Ginrin. Do you know what I mean? And because there's only 2, there's one on Saturday and there's one on Sunday. But I filled the box with about £5 worth of my mix of sake, growth, and balance. So, Zang.
I hope I put your edition of your auto feeder in there as well, by any chance.
Mate, I tell you what, my auto feed has just gone out, and it goes on for about 30 seconds. I'm like, every feed, well, that's 20 quid gone. 20 quid gone. I'm like, what? It's horrendous.
Off, guys, now 140 with Ray. If there's any advance on that.
The pond's sitting at 17 degrees now, and the sumi's popping up. Oh,
don't tell everyone your secrets, Jesus. You need to realise you're in competition with these people that you're just letting all this information out to.
Mate, they can ask me anything.
Eric's
as honest as the day is long.
Eric, good to meet you, sweet buddy.
Well done, Eric.
This guy put a shift in, Lee. Come all the way down from Scotland to collect his Kirin that you can see in his little picture, actually.
Who's that? Yeah. Eric.
150 like with Ray.
Go on, Ray Plant. Ray Plant wants something unusual.
Come on, Eric. You know, like your different fish, mate.
Eric, that's a good name. There's a film and there's a medieval knight or something called Eric. I can't remember. I can't put my finger on it, but I like that name. It's an honest name. But he's Scottish, so he's probably quite tight. I am joking.
No, the Kirin Eric's got, mate, honestly, the thing is mind-blowing. The body on it. Yeah. Bought it, actually placed, I think it was the 3rd place he got.
I can see it.
Yeah, it was, mate, the thing. Eric back in.
Oh, was that in the All Japan?
Yeah, we bought it on. It was an Ars Collection auction, No1 Koi Auction, actually, the Japan version. But anyway, we bought that. Great fish. It came in, bought it. Superb purchase. Got a 3rd in All Japan, and he's just took delivery. He just took delivery of it this week.
Oh, is it cool?
Yeah, but
you're lucky I didn't see it. It would have been in the auction.
Ray's back in at 160.
Nice. Oh, I'll tell you what, it was quite chilly down here yesterday. I had the fire on last night with Wolf watching Batman.
Oh, yeah. Awesome. Come on, guys. Any advance on 160? We're going to close this one off.
Yeah, let's go. We got some fish to get through tonight.
Let's just have a little peek at what's next. I think you might be excited. Well, you picked Morley anyway, so if anyone's got any complaints, go and see Lee. Oh! Nice.
Nice.
Right, 160 in advance, guys. Go on, Lee, you definitely need a hammer.
I do. I'll use my cup. Tell me when.
Or can you do like some sort of like outrageous noise? When you do? Like when you walk into Starbucks in the morning, go mushy mushy,
mushy mushy. Oh, mate, the girls
Oh,
in that
Eric's back in at
Starbucks think we're mental, don't
165.
they?
Come on, Ray.
Eric and Ray really want this fish. I think we should start going up in increments of £25 now. I'm joking.
Any advance on this one, Ray?
170.
You know you're out.
Ray's on it. Is it
Oh,
going to
he
stay
did?
in England
Ah.
or is it going to go to Scotland? I
Ray's
wonder where
in.
the fish would rather grow. It depends if the Scottish pond is heated or not.
Well, that is also, to be fair, mate, it must be a battle up in Scotland keeping koi. I'm not going to lie. I think that's got to be an intention. Eric's back in at 175. Come on, guys.
Eric Gorman. He just wants to give that koi some freedom. I watched Braveheart the other day. Oh, mate, epic film.
There's always certain films like that and Gladiator and stuff that you can just watch all the time and they come on. The great, just absolute.
Dude, they're remaking the Gladiator film. They're remaking it.
Are they actually?
Yeah, and I think it's going to be good. I don't know, mate. It's always disappointing, isn't it? But, yeah.
I think we're going to be able to stitch our own movie together in October, I think, by the time we finish, because we've got some great stuff lined up for autumn as well. I can't wait for this one.
I know.
Oh, raising it 200. Smashing it.
And a little bang emoji.
Boom.
Ray is not giving up. I can see.
Ray's taking my attitude to auctions when I'm in Japan, when I just stand up with my hand in the air and just have done with it, just to show.
No. Yeah, you come in. You're always like that. Always like poker face. But yeah, when you want something, didn't you? Your little heckles go up.
Has to be done, mate. Eric, have we got any reply to this, buddy? Let us know. Are you in or you're out?
Eric's back in with a Peugeot 205.
Oh, boom.
Oh, mate, I tell you what, I'm glad these guys live a country apart because they'd be having gloves on by now. I hope they don't bump into each other in the National. No fighting, guys. This is a nice, serene hobby.
Nice.
In fact, was it last year that we seen a scrap in the National? Can you remember?
Oh, yeah. No, I can't.
What's going on? There's a scrap at the back of the tent.
Yeah. Mate, we have some bizarre stuff happening at National, I'll tell you. Although all I know is Saturday Night Fever will be kicking in again this year, Lee. We will be living it large. All we need is our partner in crime. Where's John Travolta? He's still not. Is he chimed up in the comments, Lee, anyway? Is he there? I know him and Joe will be watching. Evening, Joe.
Oh, evening, Joe. Joe messaged me loads and loads when I was in Japan. But like when I'm in Japan, I'm so busy filming and doing the content. I actually can't reply to everyone. It's impossible. I'd need a PA. Do you know what I mean? It is hard, to like 7 or 14 days of filming and to do it, and then go out for a couple of beers, and then you come back and you're like, oh, I try to reply to some of them, but it's hard.
Oh, raising it 210.
Oh God, Ray! I tell you what,
absolutely.
Ray and Eric's going to go at it in the National. We'll get them in naked vat fighting. That's what we're going to do.
Come on, guys. We're going to close this off now. Put a minute on it. Get your bids in.
It's got a nice blue odor towards the back as well, isn't it, that fish?
Eric's in 215.
Sir Eric. What is that? What is that film? Is it a cartoon or something? I can't remember.
Ray, if you've got a reply, mate, got 30 seconds. I'm going to call this one. Get ready with a cup, Lee. Just don't smash it.
Yeah, don't wait for the hammer to fall. Oh. Right, you call it, Ryan.
15 seconds.
13, 12.
Go on, Lee. When the hammer's
3,
down, it's down.
2, 1. It's going to Scotland.
It's all in for Eric. 215. Well done, mate. Thank you very much.
Well done, Eric.
Awesome. Thank you very much, guys. Looks like we've got a good audience in the room tonight as well. Thank you for your support. Lot number 3 then, Lee. Little Hosai Showa.
Oh, right. Okay, let's get this on. We're on to a bit of Go Sanke. Oh, Sugoi. Yeah, that's nice, isn't it?
Love the little Hosai Showa you picked out. These things are really vibrant Benigoi, don't they, as well?
Yeah.
The quality that we selected out of the tank was, pretty insane. Really good Shiroji, good Sumi. Spent a lot of time there in autumn, actually, didn't we, on my deathbed?
Oh, God, poor bugger, yeah. I'm surprised you didn't give it bloody COVID. How didn't I get COVID? At Sushi, you had
guys.
it.
We're going to start this one at £100, guys, this one. So get your bids in. Cracking little fish, 23 cm Hosai.
Imagine that. And, obviously now you've got the growth potential on this. Do you know what I mean? This time next year, that could be in the right pond, right environment. That could be, 55. Well, I know in my pond, I'd be quite upset if that didn't get to 55 in my pond, for sure.
Yeah.
Mate, it's just amazing. That's the beauty about Hosai is the most dramatic change from year 1 to year 2. Do you know what I mean? Like from, 23 cm to like a big-bodied Nisai at 50, 55 cm. It's incredible. That's the employment.
Honestly, even from selecting these fishes, what people seen on the video, we selected the fish into a 500-gallon pond. So there's 16 fish at the moment swimming around in there. The condition from now till then has just been, honestly, amazing. Honestly, it's conditioned up so nice. £100 starting bid on this one, guys.
Yeah, nice pattern on that as well. I do like the way the Benny cuts around that one eye. It's quite cool, unusual.
It just got something. I mean, we did one, didn't we? I think in autumn. I think was it just shoulder and shearos that we did, like 2 pieces picking from, doing a bloody chopstick draws and whatever we do at mad hours in the morning. But the showers have just got such a defined style. I mean, they're very very easy to read, and I think especially for UK water, from what I've seen, when they do really really well, as the sumi quality and the skin quality and everything is just so easy to read. I think for Showa as well, it's quite a difficult one a lot of times.
Yeah, the sumi on that one looks like it's really high quality sumi. Obviously, it's got a little bit of the sumi to solidify towards the back of the head there, but what is developed is quite strong, isn't it? I like the second dan by the dorsal fin there. I quite like that bit of sumi cutting through the Benny there as well. Again, it's just looking at the fish and making it's aesthetically pleasing, isn't it? Yeah,
absolutely.
Yeah,
we sell a lot of Hosai Showas as well. To be honest with you, they're so, like I say, they are just so popular. Like Sekiguchi, we have a lot of his show in now. Obviously, again being there, they're just so easy. It's so easy to read. Michael Thompson, £100. Thank you very much.
It's a lovely farm as well up there, isn't it? I can remember the first time I went up there. It's about 30 minutes outside of.
It's just so clean, though, it's such a small operation, clean, organised. The net system they've got for the orders as well, and it just got all fish out.
The guys. If you go back on my videos from February, you'll see. I think we went there twice. And I think we went there last year as well. So. Yeah, I think I've been there 3 times in total, and it's always been a really nice operation. But mate, it's really busy. You've got all the agents, like they're like flies on. Yeah, they're there, aren't they? Because they know so much such high quality show and fish there. I think
this year we shipped over 40 Nisai from this farm. I think already this year, and they're pretty much all sold. The Nisai have been insane quality, but not only that, Hosai wise, this year we have done most we've ever done from. I think we've done over 2,000 pieces of Hosai from there this year.
Because I think the last time we went, didn't we do? It was Nisai last time we went, wasn't it? Because I think you pulled the second draw, didn't you?
The Hosai, we can't unpick there. It's just a case of you have to buy. I buy quite a lot there because obviously you can't unpick, but the quality is outrageous. Grant, 110. Thank you very much.
Yeah, nice fish. And again, obviously, go Sanke guys. So. They're always on the upper end of the spectrum when it comes to variety and quality. Everywhere, it's great today. Go Sanke, lovely.
Michael, 115. Thank you. Be nice to see some little jewels going off tonight, Lee, in the bidding. We like a good little jewel, don't we? We've had in a few ourselves in Japan, haven't we? Chopsticks, draws. The heron's beak gets sharpened and has to come out to play. You love it, don't you? You love encouraging it. It's great.
Yeah, it's good fun, mate. It's good fun. I'm looking forward to Japan again. But do you know what, right? When I go to Japan, mate, and my pond's running back here, oh, God, it's just stress. That's literally, mate, that's what I'm just getting. I want to close the ponds down before I go for like a month or two. And yeah, I'll be able to imagine how much lemon sours I could drink in 2 months over there. Me and Odakan son will be absolutely off it constantly.
Got Michael at 115.
I think by the time we go there next time, Odakan would have redone that little koi house next to his main one. Remember he bought that off that guy?
I can't quite remember.
You know Odakan's main fish house?
Oh, yeah. Mariboshi.
Mariboshi's, yeah, because he's taken that over, isn't he? I tell you what, though, Mike Snedden's doing a nice little operation. He's making his operation massive over there. Have you seen the 2 new fish houses he's making?
Yeah.
Fair dues to him.
Right, I've got 115 on this one, guys. Any advance on that, please? Keep a check on comments as well, Lee.
Yeah.
Someone just mentioned that.
Right. Well, okay, I can buy you anything you want from a 1990s Toyota Supra Twin Turbo or any koi of your choice.
Terry's in at 115 as well. Kovan Koi 125.
Kovan Koi, cool. I like the names that people come out with sometimes. I do quite, yeah. What's the one I love? Is a bit, mate. There's a funny one.
25. Gonna be a little absolute bargain, this.
Mm. Yeah, mate, someone's got a bargain there, aren't they? Hmm.
Right, come on, guys. We're gonna start getting this closed down soon.
I find it hard not to put a bid in myself, to be honest. I got my phone there.
Yeah, the problem is, mate, you've literally picked everything that you like.
I know, yeah.
Any advance on 125, guys?
We're going to get the hammer out.
Lee's going to smashing his mug back end at night. I can't wait.
Oh, mate, I can't do that, mate. This is worth more than that koi on the screen. Sexy.
We've got anyone else in the comments?
We've got Stephen bidding 100, but you're a little bit out there, Steve. 130 to steal the bargain.
Has anyone got a bid of 130? Right, I'm going to put a minute timer on this one then, guys.
Oh, yeah, that's right, Scrags. I should get my wooden mug, shouldn't I? Scrag's son got me a wooden koi soldier mug carved in Kenya. It's actually really cool. Yeah.
Oh, the next lot, Lee's a good one.
Alan's in. Oh, God. He's got his Wi-Fi working again.
Hold on.
He's got the mice on the wheel again.
Right, 30 seconds on this one then, guys.
130. Old Terence sniped it. I'm quite enjoying this, to be honest. It's just
Any reply, guys?
An evening with my best mate.
15 seconds. It is going to finish.
15 seconds. Oh, tell me when.
Give me the countdown, Lee. 9, 8,
6, 4, 2. Terence Trent D'Arby's got it. Can anybody remember Terence Trent D'Arby? Comment, what's your favourite song from Terence Trent D'Arby? Ryan's at that. Who the hell's that? Don't worry about it.
You're talking absolute foreign language to me. I've got no idea what you're talking about. Oh, mate, the next one's a good one. You're going to like this. I think there's been a fair bit of interest from what I've seen on the comments about this one as well. going to be a good one.
This is one of my favourites. Mate,
The Accurate Silver.
Mate, if this doesn't go for what I think it's going to go for, I think I might even just put a cheeky bid on it, because it is, in real life, guys, you don't understand. This thing is perfect. The scalation, it's got some Kanogin on the go, everything. And I just love how deep the scalation is compared to the rest of the fish. It is lovely. I want to see that video, fish in my pond at 60 cm. Be bonkers.
You get to pick it up on the video, but yeah, great little example we've got here on this one, guys. 21 cm Tozai from Mariero. Absolutely, yeah. I had some bigger ones in there, to be fair, and Lee was like, I'm having that. He said, look at it, and it just did. Even it pond on it, the Kanogin on it.
Look at the scales. It's absolutely perfect. There's not a scale out of sync there, and if it's just awesome. I love it.
Grant's in at 109 straight away. I was just about to say we're starting.
I don't blame you, mate. I'm telling you now, that fish is banging in real life.
I was about to say we're going to start this off at £100, but Grant's already done it for us. So there we go.
Yeah, well done, Grant, mate. He knows, unless it's a typo. You've lost £9 there, Grant. But
Nippon's been on about this one. I know he's been giving it when he commented on the video saying about the accurate silver.
It's just great, mate. Honestly. So that must have been selected in Marihiro then. That was when we went to the secret fish house with one of our friends.
Yeah.
One fish for you, one fish for him. Can you remember that? He missed that one, didn't he?
Bang! Honestly, it's such a banging little fish. This.
It's
such a variety as well. We have so much. We sell so many Akamatsuwas now as well. They are getting really, really popular. Obviously, like me at Otsuka, mate. I'm straight on it for it. Steve James 120 as well. Come on, guys, we need to up them bids.
But guys, I've got to stress to you, like, the video and obviously Ryan's photography is on point. But in real life, when that is in a bowl in front of you, you will be mesmerized with how perfect it is. It's awesome.
Mark Roberts at 150. Get your bids in, guys. Come on, this is an absolute stunner. This, honestly,
it is, yeah. And it's going to grow like stink as well, isn't it? They motor on compared to like most varieties.
This honestly is such a show quality little piece. It is literally scale perfect. The Kanogin is on every scale. I mean, like I say, you kind of pick it up there a little bit, but you can't see it.
Yeah, really class fish. I just love how deep.
Lebo's in at 160. Thank you.
Lebo. Oh, that sounds like a right redneck name. I love that. Mate, Lebo, you've got to have a mullet. If you haven't got a mullet, I'll be upset. And a fan boat. Straight from the Everglades.
Lee, any advance on 160 for yourself?
Mate, I'm still trying to pay my tab off with you.
Any advance on 165 from Grant?
170. Well done, Mark. Guys, whoever gets this, I really, really want to see this fish next year. You've got to send me a video of it next year. And you've got to keep it heated and you've got to give it sacking. If you don't, it's sacking.
Michael's in at 200. Strong bid that. Well done, mate.
That is gorgeous. They're really popular now as well, Akamatsuwas, isn't they? This year, they've really sort of like taken off. I think they've always been a good, steady variety. But like I said, it takes me a while to really get into. I like all varieties, but sometimes, like when you sort of like start getting a little bit of a chibinisai for a variety, and it's just these. I don't know what it is. I think it's because it's like a maroon color, like a paratrooper's beret, maybe. I don't know. But they are cool.
Any advance on 200, guys?
Neil's got 5 of them. Well done, Neil.
Quality little fish for the money as well.
Look at the dorsal fin as well. That just literally glowing straight down that spine.
An example, mate. Innit? Honestly, I think out of the few that I had in there as well, that it was the one that was just like you know, the others, not to say the others were bad, but this one just had the edge, didn't it? You know, the quality just that slightly smaller fish. Which is always the case. I think we see that a lot in Japan, don't we? Sometimes the slightly smaller fish always have the better quality to them. So it is.
Yeah.
Ash in at 205.
Ash is in after an Aka. Yeah, the Benny on the face and all the fins is really it's such a good contrast. Those two colours really. Yeah, I don't know. My phone is right there. Should I just bid?
Excuse me, I just need to give me a minute.
Well done, Michael. Michael's in at 220. Obviously knows it's a special fish. Honestly, Michael, when you see this thing actually in your bowl, you will be mesmerised with how perfect it is. It's awesome. Oh, Ryan's going for a little wee, is he? I'll tell you what time is it? Oh, definitely Peroni o'clock, isn't it? Oh, Ray Plant's in. He sniped it at 240. Well done, Ray. Well done. Very exciting fish, this is, honestly. I'd love to have that.
Back on you, Mr. Hadfield. There's always something goes off. What have I missed?
I know. It's just people don't like your face, mate. You look corrupt. As soon as I'm there, they're like, oh, no. Michael Thompson's just come in at £300. Well done, Michael. Obviously, there is some people out there that actually know what they're looking at. I think everyone knows what they're looking at is good, but oh, sorry, Ray is a girl, is it? I didn't say you were a boy, did I? Sorry, Ray, and we have met. So introduce yourself to me again in the National. I might buy you a cup of coffee to say sorry.
You better make amends with that one, Lee.
Pardon?
So you better make amends.
Oh, mate, Ray's all right. We're good mates. But yeah. Really exciting fish, that. The head on that fish, Ryan, you know, where you've got the darkness in the skull. Will that lighten up? They do, don't they? That sort of darkness normally goes, isn't it? And the head stays a lot cleaner.
Ordinarily, you do see it. Obviously, his head stretches out. I've seen it, but obviously there's such a fickle variety as well. But obviously we've had this one in since February as well, and it's a lovely clean example. I mean, I find a lot in Japan. You know, mate. I'm Ray Plant 340.
Well done, Ray, my love. Get it right that time.
But literally, you know, I'm checking them, mate, all the time, aren't I? You know, for shimmies and stuff on Ed, because if I'm buying them with shimmies on, they're only going to get worse in England.
Yeah.
I don't, you know, I think we actually went to a full harvest at Otsuka and I bought 2 or 3, was it? I mean, literally, I was just like, can't do it. Yeah. You know, it's such a shame as well because they're stunning fish. Yeah. But no, physically, just like, no, can't do it.
Yeah.
Right, come on then, guys. We're going to get this one closed off in a minute. Any more bids?
I was just saying when you're in the toilet, I'm glad there's some people there with really keen eyes, mate, because they're obviously, they can obviously see the quality of that fish. Imagine when that head, though, brightens up and just the deepness of that. Well, what's that color called? Is it? It's not Benny, is it? What's that like maroon kind of color called?
I don't really know, mate, to be honest with you. Obviously, when we're talking about Akimatsu, we're more looking at like reticulation in the skin, you know, rather than that's Michael 350. We've got some good bids on this one, guys. Thank you very much.
If this goes well, guys, I've actually got a nice bottle of Prosecco.
Right, Lee, we're starting this one. 1 minute countdown.
Right, here we go. Ray's in again at 380.
Come on, Michael, any reply? We've got that minute countdown.
And if you haven't liked it, guys, like the auction so far anyway, to help us out, and it will boost the auction for next month. That'll be good. Right, Michael's 400. Right, we haven't got another
30 seconds, guys.
30 seconds. If you've got your final bid, put it in because this has got to go to a home. Look at that. Right. Desert Cam.
You're really rubbing it in, mate, to be honest with you. I'm not very happy about that
Desert
situation.
Cam.
15 seconds. Go on, Lee, get ready. 10.
9, 6, 4, 2. Sold.
Michael.
Well done, Michael. Unlucky, Ray. But there is still more fine fish. However, I'm not going to lie. That is one. I was going to say one of my top 2, but it's not. It's one of my favourite in the 16. But there is, yeah, I don't think I could separate the top 3 or 4 that I like the most. But they're all really nice fish. Don't. What is it? What is it?
Now then. Your favourite little Prada
like
boy,
speed dating. Oh, mate, from the most handsome man in Japan.
Oh, yes.
Oh, come on.
Look at this, guys. What an absolute piece.
It's awesome, isn't it?
This is so clean, isn't it? The Shiroji on this is absolutely insane, honestly, when you see it. It's such a nice variety. We're going to start this one off then, guys. We're going to start this off 125 starting bid.
Mate, imagine when that milky Tozai head disappears when it next year, and that is just pure Shiroji all the way through from top to tail.
Yeah, body's lovely. It's in a perfect stage of development as well. The Garomo patterning's really starting to come through. Yeah, very clean.
I love that round random dot just towards the back of the head as well. It's awesome, isn't it?
Yeah.
Very unique fish.
Thank you.
Yeah. Seen many nice, like obviously Sakazumi and a Hosai stuff is really good. But yeah, I do like Hosai stuff. That little secret koi house that we went to that I couldn't film.
Oh,
that was awesome, wasn't it?
Cool.
And it's so sneaky, mate, because I can't say nothing about it. But when you go to Japan, you drive past it.
Thank you very much.
You drive past his secret koi house all the time, don't you? But you just don't know what's in there.
Mate,
you don't know who it is.
They are sneakier than me, them guys. I'm telling you now. I struggle to deal with them at times, to be honest with you, because they do me head in. When you think you've that unsolved one puzzle, there's another one, and they're just like, they keep coming at you. Right, 200 with Marcus. We've got any advance on that? Great.
Well done, Marcus. Looks like he's got a nice Ginrin Showa there in his thumbnail.
That's a yellow monkey.
Oh, Karashi, sorry. It's a yellow bloody monkey.
It is, mate.
Is that one from you, is it, Ryan, that Karashi?
I don't know, mate, to be honest. I don't think it looks like it is, no.
I tell you what, though, my yellow monkey, since I've dropped the temperature, the colour's totally changed on it.
We've got some great sets as well for next auction coming up. We mentioned about doing the Tozai sets. We've got some stunning golden corns coming up in the next one.
Yeah, we should talk about that. So that on the next auction, we were thinking, obviously, we're going to do individual lots like this, but I thought it would be really good to do like pairs and a couple of sets, isn't it, basically, for grow-ons and stuff.
Yeah.
So 2 matching sort of like, I know, Sakazumi, I don't know, whatever. I don't know. What have you got? What have we got to look at?
I think at the minute, for the next one we've got lined up, we've got Issue Showas and we've got some golden corns at the moment.
Yeah, awesome. Yeah,
well,
nice
guys,
pairs. That'd be interesting, wouldn't it?
This is an absolute stunning piece. Anyone would be absolutely over the moon with this.
Yeah, I think it's definitely undervalued at that price. Look at the peck fins as well. They're superb.
We're starting to warm up now. We've got some good fish coming up in the next few as well. Some really good.
And the dorsal fin. Look at the way the dorsal fin's clean all the way through, even on that sort of like middle dam there. And towards the tail as well. Look at the peduncle. That is a nice fish. The Odame's
£100, guys.
Yeah, that's a steal. Marcus is doing the auction. He's robbing us live on air. Anyway, let's talk sense. How's the dog, mate?
Yeah.
Is he missing me? How's Ralph?
causing me absolute murders. He's dug an hole.
He's
dug an hole in the garden. It could look like a small mud pond.
He's digging a hole up the garden. No, I tell you what he's trying to do. He's probably trying to get his wiener in the shell of that bloody tortoise you've got in the grass. Looks like he's digging, but he's going hell for leather. Have you found the tortoise? Is it still there somewhere?
It's roaming around somewhere. It's near the back door at a minute.
Oh, is it?
Any advance on £200, guys? Marcus is going to grab himself an absolute bargain.
I know, yeah. Happy Father's Day to everyone, yeah.
Obviously, if there is anything you're looking for in up-and-coming auctions, guys, as well, variety-wise, let us know. Because, like I say, we can put it on his list when he's trying to raid my stash. Not that I'm going to...
Trust me, I'll raid it, guys. I know all his little secrets. And do you know what Ryan does? I know for a fact it's going to happen. He's going to take out all his best koi that he doesn't want and hide them with his dad's fancy goldfish. I know it. Or he'll put like a little hole in there in one of his dad's bloody mud ponds in the background or something. Dude, I'll find them. Don't worry about that. I will find them.
I'm not that sneaky, mate. God, Jesus, you really think if they enter my dad's facility, they're going to come back out without costing me? Jesus.
That's true, mate. He's brutal, isn't he? Mate, remember when we walked into your fancy goldfish and your mum seen us from the bedroom window? What are you doing in there, boy? So just looking at some weird fish, man. Your mum's bloody gorgeous. I hope your dad's not watching.
Right, let's not start this conversation, shall we?
Okay. Sorry. I thought to myself, if his finger would have come off in that pump and your dad wasn't as perfect, I thought I might stand a chance, but he dislocated his finger, didn't he?
Right, guys, any advance on 200 on this one? We are going to go on a countdown of 1 minute starting from now.
Now. Oh, you used your new watch for the countdown, did you?
Why not? Hey, good Father's Day present. I'm impressed.
Yeah, I hope everyone had nice Father's Day presents, guys. I had some matchmakers.
Let's hope that someone's going to buy a yellow dragon.
Oh my God, mate! Imagine that for a Father's Day present. Here you are, Dad. Oh God, I haven't even got a pond.
Unbelievable.
So last time we were in Japan, guys, Ryan's old man was fixing a really high-powered pump, and he had his finger in the impeller, and it turned on, and it dislocated. His finger was up like that 90 degrees like that, and he had to go to the hospital to get it put back in. Bless him.
That was grim.
Looks all right.
Right. 5 seconds late. Get ready with the mug, mate.
Right.
Go into Marcus.
2, 1. Marcus has got it. Marcus, you have actually just got possibly, so far the bargain of the night, I think.
Well done, mate.
Quality to poundage value there.
Oh, next
James is in. Ugliest bloke in Devon. Joking.
Oh, this is that little Tanaguchi Sanke coming up next that you.
So good.
Violating
my
stats.
God.
Well, these things didn't even have time to get to growing pond. You were just like in. I was like, all right,
I know. Mate, look. It hasn't even got rid of like the bit of staining on the Siroj. Is that right? That's going in the auction now. He said, let me prepare it more. I said, no way. I said, you'll just sell it to someone.
He's had it right. This one, guys, Tanaguchi Sanke, absolute champ of a breeder, Leonie. We've had a few.
Yeah, mate, awesome. And the fins are guaranteed because if they break the fins, we'll just send it back to Tanaguchi and he'll sew them up for you.
Well, you can do that apparently. I've seen your little suturing kit.
I've been known to sew things together from time to time.
PM we've got on this Hosai. Got an absolute hell of a summer coming up on it. This one as well. It's got bags of potential. Really
nice.
Yeah, I think this one's going to go pretty well. We're going to start this one off at 150, guys. This one, stunning little piece.
Yeah, really high quality. Oh, and I tell you what, mate, the fish that I had in the mud pond events in Tanaguchi really have turned out well as well, to be honest. I quite like Tanaguchi, mate. How lovely is the little village he lives in? Yeah, it's right next to that other... What's the other breed that we went to there?
Oishi.
Pardon?
Oishi.
That's it, mate. Oishi. Hello, Wolfie. Wolfie's watching, apparently. You know, boy.
Hey, thank you very much.
Cheers, Steve.
They're going to get some banging quality stuff coming up. This is sort of levels of quality we're going to be hitting, guys, as well in these next few auctions. We've got some Koi Nerds 175. Thank you very much.
Yeah. It's good to see that people can see and know the quality. Like, if you look at, you know, like the pattern is banging on it. Do you know what I mean?
The skin quality as well. You're sort of seeing that white stereo unit top at door, so it looks, honestly.
And what you can see, because I asked you this, Ryan, towards the back of that first Dan, you can see a little bit of pinking to the left-hand side there. That is just baby skin. That will clear up. That will go. Yeah, the Tsurogi will clear up. That's just like new skin, basically.
And these things, when they set off and they are doing it, yeah. Koi Addict, yes, we can. We are arranging courier, mate. Give myself or Kevin a call. We can arrange that for you. It's at £30 a box. We can get that sorted. Not a problem.
So, Wolfie, when I finish this, I'm gonna go in the hot tub. I'll send you a video. Yeah, I'm only joking. I'm not. I'll wait for you for tomorrow. You'll be furious. I had to chuck. So Wolfie was here just before we started the auction, and I said, right, Daddy needs to have a quiet time tonight. So I've hoofed him out. So the house is quiet, and he was furious because he couldn't stay in the hot tub.
Kids love water, mate. That's just how it works.
Mate, it's bonkers, mate. He loves it. Mate, I don't know how I'm going to keep him out of a vat. I'm just going to leave him, like, swim around in Chip's vat just to, like, mess up all the fins and stuff.
Any advance on 175, guys? Koi Nerds in at 175.
That's hell of a fish for 175.
These things, when they start growing as well, I mean, you know, absolutely awesome. Hell of a fish.
Yeah.
The Benny quality and Sumi quality is something you notice on Tanaguchi fish as well. I mean, the skin quality is just, I mean, the fish that we had of yours out recently on last video as well, are just insane.
Well, you know, like I said, the Tanaguchi Sanke that I just recouped my money from the other day, isn't it? Yeah. Unbelievable. Like, you know, even Kevin messaged me and he goes, dude, you probably don't want to get rid of the Tanaguchi Sanke. He goes, the Benny plate on it is absolutely bonkers. It was about 4 millimeters thick. Do you know what I mean? I just didn't have any room for it. And I thought, because it's in Ryan's facility, it can still be like biosecurely posted out, like shipped out. So I left it go for like nothing really. But I think Kevin's still quite upset with me about that. But it's gone to a good home. Ugly bugger down in Devon, though.
We've got any advance in the comments, boys? We've got 175 at the bid with Koi Nerds. Any advance?
How do you pronounce? Do you pronounce it Tajime? You know, like the fingers in the sumi. It's Tajime, isn't it?
Yeah.
Which actually means fingers in Japanese. Okay. Do you know what? Apparently, do you know what Motoguru is in Japanese?
You're going to tell me, because you're absolutely full of knowledge.
Fist.
Nice and tight.
Nice and tight. So with a Sanke, I've been told that ideally you want an odd number of fingers, Tajime, in each fin. You know, obviously it's not necessary.
Don't really take a lot of notice of, because it contracts so much as well.
And it'll develop, yeah.
A lot, you know, and like that sumi that you see there, especially with Tanaguchi, the sumi is so volatile. You know, I've seen it before when I had massive blocks of sumi on a Sanke, and people have gone, oh, it'll get swamped with, you know, with sumi quality.
Yeah.
And just slowly breaks up.
Mine's all contracted in. Mine's pulled back on all my Tanaguchi stuff. So those big blocks of sumi, I would say will actually pull in tighter. You know. Yeah.
They are, honestly, they're incredible things. It's such an exciting, you know, like I've discussed with you many a times, mate. You know, if you're actually doing like a growing project, you know, when I've said to people before about this, well, when you buy a certain breeder's, you know, fish, and you say, right, I'm going to stick with that breeder, I'm going to put 10, 15, 20 pieces of that, you know, with that breeder's fish in a grow on, leave them for summer, see what they can do. Tanaguchi is always, especially in October time, when we can get access to these toes out, you know, 3-4 months old, and then, you know, 10, 15 cm, incredible quality. You know, that's where it's at for me. Just get them, you know, or leave them out there till April, you know, like we've done Lee many a times. We've had some incredible results as well, really, haven't we, for the money what we paid for stuff. I think, you know, it's been an incredible journey, really, for anybody.
I think he's really good as well, Tanaguchi, isn't he? You know, like his Azakari, his husbandry with the fish are always is quite good. It's quite a safe bet, because some, obviously, we know Uncle Takano is a bit of a lunatic, but like with like, I think with Tanaguchi, it's kind of a sure bet that they're going to be coming out of the mud ponds, aren't they? Do you know what I mean?
Yeah. Right, guys. We're going to put hammer down on this one. We're going to start it. Minute starting.
Ooh. Come on, guys. If you're holding back, trying to snipe, now's the time to pull the trigger. Yeah. I can't wait to see what's next.
Oh,
don't.
Oh. Get into some jumbo toes, aren't we?
Oh, no. Hopefully you guys as well seen the 5 Hoshikin Kawaku on the BKKS, British Koi Keepers Society. I was like that the other day on my video. I was like that. What does the S stand for? Anyway, the boys from Exclusively and myself have donated 5 amazing Kawaku that's getting auctioned off on the Sunday in the show. So we're there. 3, 2, 1.
Boom.
Boom.
Koi nerds, well done. £175, absolute bargain.
Yeah, so those 5 Hoshikin Jumbo Kawaku will be in a vat to view on Saturday, and they will be getting auctioned off live in the National Koi Show on Sunday morning. Oh!
Boom. Hosai Deutsch Showa. What an absolute thing. The beauty this is. Honestly.
That's nice.
One of the first fish you pulled out of that pond actually just stood out, didn't it?
Yeah, that's really nice.
One is, again, one we picked out on the February trip from some larger size Tozai, 26 cm this one. Absolutely stunning. Look at that,
striking. Yeah. Proper striking.
Almost like an Inazuma Deutsch pattern as well. Look, when you look at the Kawaku pattern, literally never breaks. And that Sumi pattern just makes the whole fish look. It literally just never, that Benny pattern never ever breaks.
That is awesome, isn't it?
Montaguru started as well. You know, the edge pattern's starting to develop really nice. Spent a lot of time actually at Hosai in February, didn't we? To be honest, we picked an awful lot of fish. It was that was some work, that picking through stuff. But
yeah, he had a lot there though, didn't he? He had a load there, mate. Do you know what I mean? Yeah, obviously going through his better stock, mate. He had a lot there. There was a lot. Very impressive farm, that. One of my favourites as well, actually. And I actually love the journey out there. It's about an hour to get out there, 45 minutes an hour to get out there. It's lovely.
Matthew R170, thank you.
Well done, Math. That's quite impressive. That Benny pattern, though. You're right. It goes. It's just one consistent Benny pattern, just weaving all the way through with blocks of Sumi on it. It's quite an impressive fish.
It absolutely is. The Sumi pattern's incredible. And it's only going to get better and better as well. It's got such a strong body, actually, for a Deutsch fish. Fancy carp, 200, thank you.
Well done, fancy carp, mate. 26 cm. The Saroji on it, though, is impressive.
Yeah.
Again, and you've got that pretty clean dorsal going through as well. You've got the Motoguru just developing at the knuckle on the pec fins. Nice. Good old Hosai. I terrorized his staff members, though, when I was there last time. They wasn't too keen on the mosquito, were they?
No.
That's it.
210 from Stephen. Thank you.
Well done, mate.
We're going to give this a bit of time. This is quality fish. I really. Not often you see many Deutsch fish of them sort of sizes as Tozai with quality behind it like that. I really don't.
What do you reckon? What do you reckon? Like a Deutsch, that particular Deutsch fish now in the right pond, right environment, right food, all that kind of stuff. Where would you expect that to be as sand size, say?
At Nisai, I'd expect 45. Again, Sansai 55. If you can get it to a good push, somewhere like that.
Yonsai 65, maybe.
It depends, mate. Deutsch fish are always hard because I mean Deutsch fish will always obviously reach a limit. I mean, there's been a very few cases we've seen absolute freaks in Koi Show. I mean, Benny Kiko not so long back came out of nowhere. There was like 90 cm. You know, it was just ridiculous. But yeah, actual Deutsch fish, we do see many at sort of 75, 85. Not particularly, no, not with absolutely great qualities behind them. Again, it's not something, you know, you see a lot of Sansai at Iroi actually, and Shinoda, but do we see a lot of like Yonsai and get actually? Not really, no. I think they're all sort of bought and sold as Nisai and Sansai, to be honest.
I'd like to see the value of that if it was, that would be, it's just amazing. Like when they start, you know, when they know like fish like this just like slip through the net, and they get back to the UK. But it's surprising something like that does get over here. Really, imagine that now. You like Yonsai, Sansai, the price tag that will be attached to it over there.
Yeah. Again, when this is in like a development stage like this now with the growing, you know, that soon is going to start really sort of solidifying and wrapping around Monteguru, like I say, he's starting in both fins as well. You can just see the muscle there just a little bit creeping in. But the head pattern's really going to liven up on that. Seeing them two bits of sumi either side there with that dot in the middle and that bit on the end of the nose, that could be very exciting. If that gets the whole double memoir where it's going to come down meat and then just spread across the nose, that could be seriously.
And it looks like it could. You can see it's not like solidified to a really definitive edge. So that's still creeping under that Benny, isn't it? You know.
Oh mate, it's
nice fish. That interesting fish to watch, isn't it? It's really sharp as well. Look at that, the right hand side there behind the gill plate with that pattern cuts onto that Saroji. Look how sharp that is.
Any advance on 210 guys on this one?
Got a minute countdown. Go on, get that new watch working. $220, Richard. Well done, Richard. Richard's just put his glasses on and gone, oh, actually.
Honestly, mate, this is an absolute stunning fish.
Remember, anyone that's planning on showing next year, imagine that at 50 cm plus in a vat in the National. When the National gets 75 to 100 vats next year instead of the 55. Isn't it, Matt?
When you think, mate, like in an environment like yours where you're keeping heated to a long period, you know, take that to end of October in a concrete pond with good food, you know, we're averaging centimetre a week from now till October, you know, do maths, it's going to be a decent sized fish. You'd be rocking thick part of 40 to 45 cm with a good strong body on it. That's one thing we see at Osaka as well. The body on his fish, especially, you know, when we saw them jumbo toes out, it was actually raising in that fish house. The bodies on everything, like, you know, aren't they? Shisuis, Argis, Deutsch Showas, they all had, even Kujaku's bodies that was just phenomenal.
Yeah. Right. Last 10 seconds. 8, 6, 4, 2. Well done, Richard. Oh, look at that. He's just put 230. Andrew, what are you doing? Come on. Too late. At least you've got £230 now for one of the next fish left in your kitty. Oh, what's next?
Looking forward to this next one. Oh,
nice.
Another Hosai fish.
Yeah, here's one for Joe Mitchell. Go on, Joe. Scalation good on that.
Right, on this one, we're going to start the bidding off at 175 on this absolute stunning piece. 31 cm. This thing, trust me, will grow. We have had, honestly, I mean, we bought Hosai for Azakari in February. Well, I've got Nisai there already for customers in Azakari that were like, what, 55 cm. You know, these things. And people that have already bought them have said how well they physically, the body power gets in these as well. And this is just absolutely like set to grow like stink, this thing.
Look at the scalation in it. There's not a scale out there. Literally.
And the Benny as well. Benny in the fins. We've got it everywhere. You know, the Benny's on the lateral as well. You don't pick it up very well. You can just kind of see it there.
You can see it. If you're looking, if you concentrate on the lateral, just on the outsides of the fish, when it's swimming, at some point you can see it. It's just all the way down the actual lateral line of the fish, isn't it? Just underneath. Solid fish, that. Starting to get that nice belly pattern coming up onto the sides of the gill plates and the head as well.
They do really change when they get from Nisai to Sansai as well. The colour difference. I've seen some of the Sansai there. They're such a dark marble blue. They're looking absolutely insane.
Yeah, really nice fish.
Let's get a video, guys.
It's definitely a variety that's it amazes me that this is one of the most ancient varieties in you know, obviously of all the spectrum of the varieties in the koi. And it seems to me that, like, if that variety didn't exist, for instance, and someone wanted to breed that variety, how hard would it be to breed something like that? It's just like a fluke that's one of the most, you know, traditional varieties, and it looks so complicated to be able to produce as in like a breeding program, you know.
One of his special varieties, Hosai, they've always been so keen on, like Hosai Kujaku, Kikusui. They've always been absolutely like mustard for him. But the problem is, since you say the Sons actually took over, the farm's just changed. You know, he did a 4-year apprenticeship at Sakai, and the place actually just. Michael, it started at 175 on this one, buddy. The body structure is just wow, honestly, and that's the one thing I think they come away from there. A lot of people that are doing them apprenticeships at Sakai and actually taking the knowledge to another level. The one thing they must be getting drilled about is body, because that's all I've seen in Yusei's breeding program is just the body on everything is just, you know, and to get genetics like that into varieties like this, what he's doing as well, you know, don't get me wrong, they do grow big, but you know, how many do you see it like that at Colin 175? Thank you. I think again, how many times you know, and that I say the bodies on the Asagas, especially we've seen have been, you know.
Can you remember when we were there in February? We were hunting around one of the ponds there, and instantly one of the Asagis jumped out. Can you remember? It was like the body on it was bonkers, and like you picked it out, and he like Hosai nearly shit the bed. He goes, no, not that one, not that one, not that one. Can you remember? He was like, no, that's just in there to be hidden. Can you remember? He was like, no. Mate, he was like that. And you were like that. I want it. How much is it? He goes, no. You didn't get that one after, did you?
Yeah,
he didn't want to sell it, did he?
He said he couldn't put a price on it, so I did. And then we just shook hands.
You did get it?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. There we are.
It's always the easiest way. Money talks, doesn't it, at the end of the day? And that's what he said to me. He said, I don't know. I said, well, I know. I said, boom. You know, I basically give him a Nisai price for it. Tim, 180.
Yeah, well done, Tim.
But yeah,
apparently, there's a little lag So that the comments are saying there's a little lag. Old Bubble and Fins there, bless her. So yeah, so well, obviously we're giving you when we give you a minute countdown to the end of the auction, guys. Don't try to wait till the last minute, because you might flounder a bit. So just whack them in, you know. Yeah. Oh, Crafty's just saying there's no lag, but Crafty's quite slow, so it's probably his cognitive mind decision making, and the lag probably matches perfectly.
Any advance on 180 on this one? Come on, this is going to be an absolute steal.
Okay, so there might be no lag now. It might just be every now and again, but
just make sure we get plenty of time, mate, so they won't get no.
I think it's a lot better though, just doing it on one platform. I can't even imagine how annoying it would be on two. Do you mean?
No.
Well, I know, because I've obviously bid on fish and helped people do the auctions and stuff. The Benny on that though is really interesting. It's kind of like a rusty, smoky color Benny, isn't it? It's not like that real vivid kind of bright Benny. I like it. I do. I think it's unusual. It's cool.
All I would say is with this in real sort of like mid-stage of development. So even like as you see the actual color of the color of it at the minute in the blue, and the Benny, it's in a very, very, don't forget it's still Tozai, although it's 31 cm, it's still, most, not sounding bad, but most breeders struggle to get them to 30 to 35, as knee size at some places. So that, he's getting these as Tozai, which my go-to place now for Asagi is Otsuka or Osakai. And this thing, honestly, I sold. I can't remember how many got, but I think it was 2 or 3 we sold to somebody who actually been growing them on and said that the results have been so far really quite pleasing. Put a bit of food near it, straight away body structure goes boom. They're starting to grow. These things will achieve 50 to 55 at Nisai quite easily under the right environment.
Yeah, impressive scalation on that as well.
I'd say for me, I do like them probably a touch softer than that. I mean, the one that we bought was softer than that, but obviously, again, it'll change dramatically. And that's why I say I never like to sort of buy and sell a Asagi too dark in terms of where they are as Tozai and Nisai, because especially in our water, they will just, with the hard water that we have compared to Japan, it will set into them sort of fish. And like I say, I mean, this as well, it's such a clean example. The head and the body structure, like I say, and the fins, the colour. It's just everything, even around the cheeks. So sort of like, mirror image, but just a nice level of it all everywhere.
Yeah. Nice fish. Yeah. And the bloodline from Hosakai, like you said, mate, is good.
I think probably by the time he sets my mud pond, I can only imagine them probably being close to 40 to 45. When they were that size from, probably slightly smaller from February. I mean, Jesus, you think how big they're going to be before they go to mud pond.
Yeah. No, Alan.
Still with Michael.
Still with Michael at 200 buckaroonies. At Sushi messaged me the other day. He sent me a picture of Takano. And I was like, all right. I said, say hi to me, uncle.
Still as volatile.
Hopefully his prices comes down this year a bit.
So he's getting close to retirement, can't you? Jesus.
Oh my God. I couldn't believe the prices he was putting on his Tozai last year. I was like, what? This year? I was like, what? I think he was a lot cheaper when he was secret.
Like my style of buying, even this buy all sort of situation, I don't like doing, because either way, you've got to just look at, like for me, I'm looking at number crunching. We haven't got the market to be selling average Go Sanke over here, really. And it's also the cost of shipping and the spacing, quarantining, that kind of thing. I can't do it.
Oh, here's Craig SF. Let creeping
Here
out.
It is.
Yeah,
There you go.
is.
Craig bought 2 of these, and he's, like I say, just vouch for you there. Look,
Yeah.
body shapes are unreal. I must be doing something right. Bought some lovely fish today, Craig.
He's a good lad, isn't he? He just goes off my eye, though, to be honest. He goes, "Oh, Lee, keep an eye on Ryan. If you see something." So, yeah, all right, I'll sort you out.
It's probably better when he's on red stripe. When he's doing his electrics, he can see better.
Right, a minute on this one, I guess, is it? Someone's got a bargain there. Huh?
Smash it down. We're starting on a minute.
Right, we're on a minute now, guys. So, like I said, if anyone has got any lag, if you do want to snipe it, snipe it. Don't kiss me, Craig. I don't know where that mouth's been. Mine's only been near Kobayashi. I don't know where the hell yours has been.
I hope Craig's not doing electrics again at National. Jesus, we'll be in danger.
Oh, God. Remember that vat that he got electrocuted?
Right, 30 seconds coming up. We'll just be mindful of the bit of lag as well we've got in between.
Right, if you're thinking of sniping it, guys, snipe it, because what, 10 seconds? 8, 6, 4, 2. Oh. Sold. Well done, Michael.
Bargain.
Oh, look. Colin Harvey has just put 210. Now, Colin, right, that is naughty. It's too late now.
Just ask if we get the bids in earlier, guys, as well, if we're going to start bidding.
Yeah. Got to get in, guys. When we get the minute counter, just if you want it, just smash the bids in. Otherwise, yeah. Again, that's 2 people now that's been disappointed because they've just been timed out. Bless them. And I feel your pain. Trust me, I feel your pain. Oh my God, what's next? Don't.
Just keep bidding. Oh, Tanaguchi Ginrin Showa.
Oh, Tanner's. Oh, mate, look at that.
Awesome little toes.
Look at the Ginrin on that.
Absolutely disgusting behaviour. We're starting this one off at 150, guys.
Mate, when I tell you what, when that skin develops a bit and that Soroji starts, obviously developing and showing the actual proper pattern where the Sumi is going to be, that's going to get some lovely Soroji windows, isn't it, towards the latter end and stuff like that.
This style of fish, it's not got a lot of Benny on it. It's very front end heavy on the Benny, but seriously, the Sumi and the Ginrin quality makes up for this, and the balance of the Sumi pattern as well is just, really stands out. This was one of 3 that's in tonight's lot that come out of my Tanaguchi pond, which I was absolutely disgraced in. But anyway, we'll not keep talking about that. The Marot and Kawaku coming up towards the end is pretty. Terence in at 210.
Well done, Terence.
Blind,
that is honestly a superb fish, isn't it? Look at the quality of that skin. When that starts to refine and show the true pattern of it, obviously because it's just a young fish, isn't it? But that's got lovely Soroji windows all the way down the sides of the face, over the saddle, towards the back end.
As well, that Sumi pattern, again, when you're looking at areas of this fish, you will see more Soroji kicking around the back of the head, towards the mid-rift as well, the top of the dorsal. It's going to open up Soroji areas there and towards... a lot of people get too involved when they see fish at that stage and go, oh, it's going to be too much Sumi, it's going to become so black. You're dealing as well with a lot of baby Sumi all the time with Tozai. This fish is only 19 centimetres. You're dealing with a lot of baby Sumi in sort of like a raw state at the moment, as you see. As soon as you put that near heat, good food and start putting size on it, that will transform so quickly because when the body structure takes over and it starts growing, things just start changing straight away. Areas of Sumi that can't withstand that area of basically pulling that fish out, that'll just break out into Soroji areas and it will just look better and better and better with time. And the Ginrin quality as well is exceptional. You don't pick it up really on there, but it literally goes to the tip of the tail in there as well.
Yeah, a nice fish that is. I fell in love with that. Yeah, that's a good one. Like I said, I've got a bit of experience with some Ginrin. Well, one of my Hiroi Showas that we go into the national, that's 54 cm now, and that was, quite heavily, sumied up, but it refines, isn't it? And it opens up windows that if you know what you're looking for, you can see the windows that will open up as Saroji, but it's all there to be seen. It's just if someone can see it, isn't it?
Absolutely.
Right, my dog's trying to shag my leg again. Darling, why don't you go away?
Why is it always your leg?
Well, what else is she going to shag? My arms are too far off the floor.
I don't know how, mate. You're still smaller than me. I've been trying to tell you this all night.
I'm not, mate. Mate, I used to be 5'11".
That photo, mate, of that award ceremony does show considerable amounts of growth on my shoulders.
Do you know how many heavy packs I've carried for thousands of kilometers? I've jumped out of more planes than you've probably caught buses. It's all impact oriented.
Well, just off the track regarding this question here from Boss Levels. If you see the on the ticker at the bottom, you'll see the numbers for myself and Kevin. Give us a call to arrange payment and delivering everything, and we'll get that organised for you. This is going to be such an I think a lot of people will just look past the fact of it's not got a lot of Benny on it. Oh, I prefer more Benny at the back end, but sometimes when you get styles of fish like this, it is so different to watch because you're relying so much on the Sumi to balance that whole pattern out. The Benny not being there. Think about them dans after that. You're going to have two real thick, solid dans of Sumi with good Shiroji areas in as well. I think it'll just start making up for that fish with having the small amounts of Benny on it. It's really, and the Benny on that as well. Again, you don't see it on that. So I don't like being too biased with videos because a lot of people say, oh, they're overexposed or they're too bright. That Benny is so super richly in it. Like you
can see how deep it is there.
Yeah.
Look at the Benny on that second dan towards the dorsal. It's so deep. Hardly the gin can get through it. Do you know what I mean? It's like proper. It looks like pearlescent. It's awesome.
Tanaguchi fish, really, honestly, I just find it such an experience to get, all three go Sanke from there, Ginrin Showa, Goshki, Golden Corn. I mean, they've got some, the growing experiences you can have now with fish from there are pretty awesome. I mean, the Golden Corn we bought in the May trip was, seeing them things there was just insane. That pond, and he just pulled it up just full of Golden Corn was like, wow.
Yeah. And a load of different styles of Golden Corn as well. It's impressive.
Let's just pull the picture up on that one, Gaz, if we can, just to show people again.
Right, I'm just going to go for a wee quick, guys. Oh. You stay away from me, you pervert.
There you go, look. You'll see on there, guys, as well. Look, focus on the thick Sumi pattern, but then look at the rest as being Shiroji on this as well, because that will really sort of refine and stretch out on that. And again, the Montaguru will tighten up. Again, it's sort of straying out into the tips of the fins, but again, you'll see some development on that as well from the Sumi quality. Really interesting style of Ginrin Showa, that. I think to see it with some size on it, I think people are appreciating it more in a different light. Any advance on 210 then before we start getting the clock going, guys, because we don't want any lag. If you're going to bid, get bids in now. Any advances on 210?
Oh, I'm back, guys.
Oh, here he is.
That was lovely. Just drained me peduncle.
Lovely.
Right, dog, please. There's a couch over there. Go and do something perverted with that. Not my leg. Go.
Let's have a look on comments, mate. We've got anyone, any bids anywhere, or there's no lag or anything?
Anyone lagging? Yeah, exactly. Live sexual assault by my dog. It's outrageous. I don't know what it is. She's been spayed as well. I must look so fine to her. Every evening, I get a lot of loving. Don't ask for it. I'm going to put some of that. What's that stuff that you put on your fingernails to stop people biting it? That tastes gross. Put some of that on my kneecap for the next few nights. I'll stop it.
Right, we're going to get minute timer going on this one then. Starting from now.
Minute timer.
We'll get this one wrapped up. Terence is going to have himself an absolute...
Obviously, there can't be a minute lag here, so... Well, there might be. I don't know. Anybody who wants to bid. Oh, I'm taking my cup out. Oh, no, I haven't got... Okay, it'll have to be a fist. The fist of fury.
I hope it's not, mate, because you won't throw money at Usyk last time he was out boxing.
Oh, on who?
The last
right,
Fury
yeah. The fist of fury. Yeah, he's a bit of a sore loser, isn't he? Bless him.
20 seconds.
Oh. Last chance, guys. Terence is going to have a hell of a fish there.
10 seconds.
8, 6, 4, 2, 1.
Boom. Done. Well done, Terence.
5 seconds lag. That's not too bad.
Right, Lee. Lot number 10.
No.
It's got to be an All Japan Koi Show winner.
No way, Sugoi. Really? Come
right.
on.
Give me 2 seconds. Let me just grab the award.
Oh. Right, guys.
Just why it's
I'm excited about this one. I've actually seen this fish in a bag in the Junior Koi Show in Japan.
Listen, why I'm coming to get the award, starting off at £200 on this one, guys. I'm just going to get the trophy so you can all see it.
Look at that. I can't even remember what size it is. Hang on, look on the bottom of the screen now. But yeah, so this was one of Exclusively Koi's entries into the Junior All Japan Koi Show, and it came second. So this actually comes with a certificate of obviously origin, an award, and a trophy as well. So yeah, what an absolute lovely thing to put up into your pump house. Every pump house needs an award. Do you know what I mean? And it makes it more vibrant and cool. But apart from that, obviously the quality of the fish has been decided not by Ryan. Well, it was decided by Ryan because he bought it. But the quality of the fish obviously has been obviously admired by the judges in Japan. So
yes, right. So here we go, guys. Certificate of authenticity. It will come with the fish from Arasaka. The award from the Wakagoi, second place.
I've got one of those.
Yes, it has got Exclusively Koi on it, but it is coming with the fish. We've paid all the show fees. It's done its business. It's won its stars and stripes. And it will also come with the trophy.
Oh, now then.
Now then. And seriously, guys, this is a fish that's, it's cost its brass. Koi show fish aren't, they can be cheap, don't get me wrong. But this one was, we paid a pretty penny for this. And like I say, this one is coming with all the goods and they will be in the box. Or we'll post them out, whatever we need to do with the fish.
So to be honest, Ryan, it would. I think that did cost you quite a couple of quid, didn't it, to enter? But yeah, so grab a bargain, guys, and an award and a certificate. Really cool.
Absolutely stunning. Honestly, the metallic luster on this is such a clean example. And I mean, look at it. It's like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 pack. Again, talking about Deutsch varieties, metallic thrown into the mix, and the pattern and the quality is pretty you know, it's pretty something, to be honest. I think that's what people have got to appreciate with these Deutsch varieties. 260 from Stephen. Thank you very much.
Yeah, well done, Stephen.
Come on,
again,
guys.
If you haven't liked, please like the auction. It helps us a little bit. What does it do when you like an auction? What does it do when you like something? I don't know, but just like it anyway because there's a heart in the bottom. In fact, shall I like it?
Tom Tebbett, 300. Thank you.
Even I've liked it. There we are. Put that back down. Well done, Tom. Oh, look at that carp he's hanging onto there. He's got his little quarter hat on. Cute.
I've talked to Tom a few times, actually. Nice guy.
Fancy carplet. 310.
I absolutely
after the award.
Love this fish. I mean, again,
well done, guys. Smash that like button. Let's do it.
350. Let's go.
Well done, Marcus. Oh, Marcus is there with his yellow monkey again. Stephen. 360. Well done, mate.
This is absolutely stunning.
What days is best for the National? Saturday or Sunday? I would basically say Saturday, wouldn't you? Even though Sunday's lovely, but Saturday.
Saturday morning, when gates open, Matsue Grow and Show. Let's go.
Straight to exclusively Koi. Get your chopstick, which I'll be holding in my hands. By Wolfie.
Tom's in at 400 on this one, Lee. It's going good.
Well done, Tom. Well, he obviously knows what he wants, mate. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, obviously.
Yeah, mate, it's been to the All Japan Koi Show. Are you serious, mate? Like it's been in a bag. It's been judged by a panel of judges, and it's been so good. And mate, there was quite a few fish in that category as well, and that came second. That's quite impressive, mate, to have something like that in your pond. What a talking point, like, isn't it? Do you know what I mean?
Look at. I mean, throw the picture back up for us, Gaz, a minute. You see how round and clean the fins are as well on this thing, which I always look at with Kikusui with the head luster. How clean it is in the fins. Look at it. Just absolutely exquisite.
It's got a thick tail as well. A thick peduncle there, isn't it, as well? So it's a nice fish.
I think with fish like this, they need nice progressive growth. Nothing too fast, nothing too strong, because Deutsch fish are a fucker to grow sometimes. Excuse my French. They are difficult varieties to grow. Conditioning this will just keep getting better and better with time. You know, as a Nissa, I'd expect probably 35 cm. Again, if you're going to grow granny out of it, you've always got that element of, you know, what's obviously the colour going to do. Obviously, with being Deutsch and putting severe heat around it, and that's why with these koi show fish, sometimes they just grow small, so they maintain that quality, and the quality will just shine through as they go. You know, I've seen Deutsch Achievers 3-4 year old at 40-50 centimeters, you know, only small, because they've kept that maintained that quality year on year to push them through them sizes and compete really well. And I mean, again, some of the Marasaka fish we've had this year have been absolutely, like, you know, superb, to be honest. I think we had one, actually, Andrew was watching as well. He bought one that he had this week. Again, it was an insane example. Honestly, we've had some, I think that 3 this year off him. But yeah, obviously we've got some more koi show fish coming up as well in the next auction, coming with the awards and stuff we're going to start doing as well, because I think we've got some stunning koi show fish that we'll see on videos next time as well when he comes up.
Just off centre there, like, oh, that's better.
Oh, you've lost your turkey chin now, mate.
It's because I'm looking down.
You look like a tanuki now.
A tanuki. I got my tanuki over there, mate. I love a tanuki. I love the fact that it's got magic balls, which is told to every school kid in Japan. Yeah, I can't remember actually talking about balls when I was in primary school, but in Japan, they talk about balls. Yeah.
Any advance on 400 with Tom at 400? Any advance?
400 quid, guys, for second place in the Junior Japan Koi Show. Bonkers. With an award and a waterproof trophy to go into your pump house. Mind blowing.
They're always a cool thing to. I know I love it, Lee. I mean, you know my thoughts, mate. I mean, even for the customer at IJKS that we visited, the feeling I get for winning trophies from my customers is the same as winning myself.
It's amazing, mate.
Yeah,
it's just special to have. You know, it's special to have a fish that's done really well in Japan. It's a talking point, mate. It's like it's a seal of quality that can't be denied, isn't it? Because it's not just it's not won anything over here. It's actually won something in Japan, mate. You know, where
this is why, mate, I see it. You know, I think I look at, you know, I just look at it and just think, what I think, you know, I mean, competing over here is great for any hobbyist. I think having the balls to do it, and I give credit to go out there and put yourself out there. Doing it in Japan, I just feel like it's such an honest representation of that fish. If it wins, it don't win. I don't get an art sunk feeling, oh, it hasn't won, it hasn't done this, it hasn't done that. You know, the Momotaro Kawaku that we had, I never expected to be in the position we was ever in with that fish. I knew it was a strong fish, but we bought that more for the future rather than now. You know me, mate. My head was in my arse for about 3 days, just trying to get over.
You were on right. Yeah, you just wanted to drink for 3 days solid. I was like that. Calm down. I said I'm normally the one that pushes him to go out for a pint, and I was like that.
Oh, Mark,
so
45.
I was like, oh my god, here we go.
Marcus at 425. Well done, mate.
Marcus is back.
Absolutely stunning piece, this. They really, really like Kikusui as well. I mean, like I say, I've bought one for every koi show this year out of the 3 that we've done, and they've all done. To be honest with you, they've all done amazingly well. I've been shocked, but the quality has been absolutely.
They were from Marasaka.
Yeah, yeah. The quality of them has been absolutely outrageous. Any advance on 425? Tommy, you in? You out?
Very nice.
I think you need to start
clean dorsal as well. I'm obsessed with clean dorsals. I just love a clean dorsal. Bloody love it.
You need to be into Deutschfish, mate, a bit more. You start.
Do you know what, mate? Do you know what, mate? I actually am, mate. You know, since I've seen the stuff over in Japan, like especially obviously, I'm not saying
Michael's
not
450.
But yeah,
Michael's actually got. If I look at Michael's profile picture, he's got a Kikusui. Yeah, I remember that. I seem to remember that fish. I think it might have gone to All Japan, maybe. I think I seem to recognise that fish. Tell me if I'm wrong, Michael. Did that fish go to the All Japan by any chance?
New bid. It's quite nice being able to read the. I'm gonna get that Mac up and running next time. Oh, bloody hell! Yes, it won last year, 55 boo.
Nice. Yeah, I seem to recognise it.
Rain Man recognises it. Uh-oh. It's got 15 dams. Uh-oh. I remember those peck fins. You are special, aren't you, Ryan?
Kev will tell you about this, mate. I've got a freaky thing about recognising koi. Like, I don't know. I can just remember something from like 2 years ago. Oh, I remember that fish. He bought that. Like, yeah, and he's just, yeah.
Marcus is back with his yellow monkey.
Well done.
Marcus just wants the trophy.
Strong bidding on this one, guys. Well done.
Kevin, he's a psycho. He's a psycho. He's a sicko. Hey, Kevin, are you on the lemon sours, pal, or have they been finished off? How's Bobby, anyway?
Swagger. Mate, he was blowing a whistle yesterday. I think he drove Kev mad with that.
Oh, is it? Michael's in again, that 500. Oh, mate, look at that's a bold statement. Bosh, 40 buckaroonies on top. Outrageous. That's not playing cricket, that is. You can tell that he knows everything about this variety. Look at that.
Right, coming up next, guys, we've got an Odakan Showa Kindai that's...
Oh, mate, my Odakan Kawaku is looking sweet. I've got a couple of points left as well in my VAT. I've got 10 points left for my VAT, Ryan.
Oh, nice. I'll have a little fettle with that.
I mean, like the Odokan Kawaku is.
Honestly, the guy would be northern if he could be.
Was it Lily's Fruity Cider?
That sounds very gay.
Yeah, honest to God, he's gonna have pink boots on in the National. Pink Crocs. Oh, I had some sort of like Crocs on earlier on, but not Crocs, like sliders. But I had to take them off, mate. I couldn't even wear them.
Thanks for letting us know, mate. Good bidding. Right, any advance now on Michael at 500? We're going to start looking at closing this one off.
Right, minute timer. Here we go, guys.
Lee, you need a hammer.
Right. After this, I'll go down and get the perfect thing for a hammer to the pump from the pump house. It'll be 2 seconds.
I don't want a sledgehammer. I'm not like smashing your front room.
No. It's a good one. I might actually make it into a legit hammer. I'm going to put a shaft on it. No, a wooden shaft on it.
We're not talking about Sekiguchi's penis.
Mate, I've made a little gym in the garage. All I need now is a massive wooden penis to match his.
Right, let's start this 1 minute timer on this one then. It's going to finish 500.
Right, let's see if I can go and get my hammer quick in time.
You've got a minute. Is he going to make it back in time? And God knows what he's going to be coming back with. 30 seconds to finish on this one.
Are we ready, guys?
Oh, God, here we go. Oh, my God. Oh, that's awesome. Oh, yeah, mate, we're into that. 15 seconds late.
Right, okay, tell me we're on 10.
10 seconds.
8 seconds. 6 seconds. 4 seconds. 2 seconds.
Boom. Michael, well done, mate.
More official.
Awesome piece, that one. Absolutely mega.
It's a bicarbonate soda off this. Yeah, well done, Michael. Oh my God, look at that.
This is, yeah.
Mate. Now, if no one can see the quality in that for an Odokan Showa or any kind of Showa, in fact, it's better it's an Odokan Showa. Mega. That is the nuts, isn't it?
Right, this one we're starting off at £200, guys. Serious show with this. Starting bid is £200. Get your bids in. This is going to be absolutely mega project. And Odokan Showa are, let's face it, the in thing right now.
That's a serious contender for Showa next year, isn't it?
This is a proper bit of me, this as well. Kindai Showa, just very, very well placed, unusual sort of, not flowery pattern, but very, very nice. And Andrew, if you're watching,
Phil, straight on it. Phil, that is a serious koi, bro. Trust me.
Andrew, if you're watching, I know you bought some Showas already this week, but this could be the third one and a different breeder. It looks mega.
Superb. That is a special fish, guys. And obviously, it's a young fish. You can see the Saroji. You can see slightly pinking towards the back, in front of the dorsal. That is literally just the age of the fish. That Saroji will become literally snow white. Trust me.
Steve's in the house. 220.
Oh, is that Steve? Steve?
It's Steve.
Ah, Steve.
Telford Koi 250. Strong bid in that.
Oh, mate, Phil, imagine that and you grow on. Don't put anything else in, just that. That's all. Feed it Haribo and fillet steak.
270. 300. Ash is in the building.
People can see what's going on there.
The next few lots we've got now, guys, are the top, the top list, if you want to call it. Not that it takes away from any of the other fish, but we have, in my consideration, I mean, the last three lots of the fish that I picked out as me and my personal, as long with this is, stunning.
What lot is this? What are we into now?
We're on number 11.
Oh, are we? Okay, we're doing well then. I thought we were going to be so late finishing. This is good.
And this is going to be such an exciting prospect as well, where all the sumis sat. It flows through that Benny so nice as well at that back end. When you see them 3 dans around the dorsal, and the back end, it's got that real nice, good sized piece of odor as well with sumi. It's got it all. Memoirs striking through Ed. Monteguru's going to be really nice.
Yeah.
Nowhere near again at the moment. Oh, cheers for that, Gaz. Yeah, it's just going to clean. It's just going to look a different fish. Put that in perspective. Body, 45, 50. It's just going to look insane.
Saroji all conditioned up. That sumi all solidifying. The Benny is good now. Do you know what I mean? The Benny is like, well, you can just see the quality of the Benny already.
Mega,
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 little dans of Benny all the way through it. Lovely.
Being honest, mate, I think it's, I'm over at moon with a fish like that. I mean, there was on the first, what was that? Well, the afternoon we landed, actually, me, you and Kev in February. Selected them literally straight off at bat.
I know.
Good jet lag. Nothing like a good.
I'll be honest with you, mate. Yeah, because I had the Kawaku, if you remember, and I was looking at that as well, wasn't I? Because I was at that. Oh, and I thought, no, I can't. It's my first day. It's my first hour here. I cannot buy that. That was so close to being mine.
BS13 Koi 329. If we can keep him to round numbers as well, that'd be great. But yeah, 329 at the moment.
So there's 500 at Koi Nerds, and Koi Addicted 33 has got 500 as well. So you two in the front, but someone's got to increase it by about a tenner.
Can we throw them bids up, Gaz?
Yeah, wow.
Michael Thompson's at 500 as well, they're saying there. If you can all stick a fresh bid in as well, if you've got a few at the same price, guys. I can't see what's going off myself, but
I think there's a lag. I think they're saying it was the last fish, so I'm not quite sure. Well, so we're at 329.
Oh yeah, I've just got a message come through here. It's a 329.
Well done, Lewis. I tell you what, mate. I do like a traditional Showa last year, but this year, mate, it is all about Kindai stuff.
Andrew's broke. He's in 340. Oh, Ash has replied 350.
I don't want you guys fighting in the national now, because these people, it's like having a proper punch up on these auctions.
You need to look out, mate. Andrew's showing at the national, and he's got a few little weapons to just.
Who's that, Andrew?
Yeah.
Nice. I'm glad. Is it your first show, Andrew?
Andrew's the one, Lee, that owns the Marathon Kawaku at Odakan.
Oh, really?
Yeah, the male on this side.
I know the one. Shabby that was. You're lucky you had that, because I was going to buy it.
He had Lee sweating under pressure, that, didn't it?
Mate, I can remember when you pulled that up, I was at that. Oh my God. I think that was, I was like, I just can't. When you go to Odakan, every single time is the first farm we go to, and it's always the fish that I want the most there. You just can't buy the first day there.
No.
Well, you can.
360. This is a mega piece, this. I actually can't wait to see it.
Imagine that at like 65 cm. Oh, God. Oh, God.
Crafty's just told me we've got about 40 seconds lag.
So always Crafty breaking the bad news.
Yeah, thanks for that. We will be mindful.
I don't even like the fella. Yeah. I know him, but I don't like him that much, to be honest. So this mug, guys, was carved by the fair indigenous people of Kenya. So Craig's son, was based in Kenya for a little while when I went over there on exercise, I think. And yeah, he even sent me a little video of someone whittling away there. But look at the quality of that. Clever buggers. Jealous of that, and you, Ryan?
I am, mate, to be fair. Do you know what, mate? Being honest, I don't get a lot of gifts sent to me. Kev seems to get them all.
I'll send you a vial of spawning fluid if you want. Ash H is in at £400. No lag here. Well, Dave Gardner's gone to 380, but then there was Ash at 400. Is it no lag?
Yeah, we've got Ash in at 400.
I think it depends. I don't think there's the lag on the whole thing. I think like just some people might have slower Wi-Fi, and that's it. Mate, I bet you Alan Tate's still on the first fish.
Where is Alan? He's not even chimed up at all this evening.
Mate, he's not interested. He's watching Gaza on the football pitch.
You watch though, mate. It'd be like someone's put 50 pence in his meter at National. He'll start giving it out like it's gone out of fashion. It's all carried away, that old boy. Still can't judge a fucking fish to save his life, but anyway.
No, mate. I had to tell him what Soroji was last year.
Mate, I've never seen a man get stuck over the Yamabuki in my life before like Alan. Jesus Christ. Devastating. Any advance on 400? We've got Ash in at 400. Any advance on that?
£400.
Bargain.
I actually think I should have bought that in Odecan the first day because I'm pretty sure you're making a loss on that, Ryan, to be honest. But I'm not saying anything. Guys, if I was you, I'd bid on that because it's a bit of a bargain there. I should have bought that.
Mega. I love it. Going to be so much potential in this as well.
It's a shame that's come over here. Imagine that coming out of a mud pond in late October.
From the growing season of this now to when that temperature starts cooling around, probably, well, I don't know how shit weather is at the moment, but on a normal growing period, if you started aiming that temperature started coming down end of September into October time, assuming how that's going to change will just blow your mind. There was
two little hobbits go for us national. I tell you what, Alan's going to go for a swim.
Hey, listen, let's just get something cleared up here. He's on about people going for swims. You know that big lake that's at the bottom of the fucking national? That big thing? He will end up in there and I'll keep him. He'll be going in there with 2 lead fucking bricks on his feet because he scarred me as a child.
I know, mate. You got a bit of PTSD from that, haven't you? Little chubby lad getting chucked in.
12 years old, literally, about 40 of them. Come on, honestly, I still remember that. Alan will be chuckling away into himself now in his little office. Yeah. Make sure you bring your change of clothes.
Oh, I bet you any money. Oh, yeah. Alan will pull me up now on the Saturday. Oh, can you do my tie again? He can't even do a tie these days. His eyesight's terrible.
Any advance on 400 on this one? This is going to be such a project. I'm looking forward to this.
To be honest, mate, I really wish that was in my pond. Ash, I'll look after it for 12 months.
He'd have a bargain at that. If you look after it in your pond, it'd be about 55 cm, built like a brick shit house.
It's going to cost you £300 and a hand job.
Don't seem like a bad offer.
You got to pay the £300 and anyone else can pay the other half.
Right, we're going to get a bit of a timer going on this one. Right, we're going to give it a minute countdown on this one, starting from now.
Right, minute countdown.
If we are in, out.
Give you the bad news this time.
If you're in or out, let us know. Andrew, if you've got any more in the tank. I can let Andrew off, to be fair. He has bought a lot of fish this last week. He's done quite well, bless him. Andrew shares the same sort of thing with me. He can't say no to a fish. He just looks at it and just like, oh. 30 seconds.
Capable. Tell me we're on to when we're on to 10. That's when I click it. Look at my Issa t-shirt. Oh, what?
Tight. 15 seconds.
You're not going to get these anymore.
410. We're in 410 with Richard.
410. Richard.
Have we got any reply? Ash, let us know.
You naughty bugger.
5 seconds. Got to leave it just a little bit after because it's lag. We'll get about 5 seconds apparently.
Right, should we give it
Ash, have we got a reply, mate? Let Ash.
Do you want to give it a bit more?
Let's see if Ash has got a reply for us.
Right, Ash, you verbally reply.
Wait, we've got a bid 420 from somebody. I've just been told that's in. If anybody can see that, we should have one.
Okay, well maybe it's such a special fish. Let's put another minute on it.
We've got 420. Dave, Ash, have we got any reply, mate? Let us know.
Don't hold back, guys. If you want it, put a bid on, because that is a special fish. I'm sorry, Ash. Ash is going to knock me out when he sees me in the national now. He's like that. Shut up, Lee. Dave, gardener. Dave, are you actually a gardener? Or is that your last name? Crafty sent me a picture. Oh, God, what is it? Hang on. It's going to be something foul. You watch. Where is it? Chubby little boy, chubby little boy.
Oh, no.
Chubby little boy.
That was the year that I got drowned, by the way. Yes, I do agree. Ash is out. Thanks, mate. Right, let's give this one a go then. Minute starting from now. This is the final countdown now.
Minute starting from now. Come on, guys. Odakan Sons. Oh, look at that. I think if I had another couple of Peronis, I might have whacked a bin on for that.
Stunning piece, this.
I can't wait to come up and have a snoop around your pond again next month.
No, because I've got one Odakan Showa I've got snaffled away, and I just don't even want to just tell you about it.
Oh, you've said that, mate. I will not give up until I find that thing now. I'd be looking in the dike next to your greenhouse, everything.
You really shouldn't have said that, but anyway. Right, here we go. 15 seconds.
10 seconds. 8 seconds.
Go on, Lee,
6
finish
seconds.
it off.
4 seconds. 2 seconds. Sold to Dave the gardener.
Well done, Dave. Mega fish,
Well
that,
done,
mate.
Dave.
Be absolutely chuffed.
Hell of a fish, mate. Again, contact me on Messenger in 12 months' time. I want to see that. Because what we should do, actually, in 12 months' time, Ryan, we should do like a bit of a live recap of all the fish's growth from, like, put these on and the actual fish that they've grown on.
Yeah, do you know what? I never see it a lot from people because I don't know if they just can't be bothered or, like, you know, they just think they probably wasted people. But I do like to see from time to time.
Yeah.
Especially when I get involved in new people, you know, like Yoshino fish, like you do with your Sankes. I really like to, because I don't get obviously a lot of time with certain fish, obviously selling them too fast. It does make it difficult for me to see progression of stuff. And I like to learn, again, like I told you before, if I start with a new breeder, we do the whole progress from start to finish. Obviously, you shared with Yoshino and Yamaguchi with me, so we buy Tozai to ship home for an early stage in February, we buy Azakari fish, we buy fish in May, get the whole production of seeing those, how they develop, you know, even down to bits of, you know, like Yoshino fish, how do they develop when they're in waters, how does the Sumi develop, you know, do they throw up secondary Benny? Obviously, that's a massive thing. We go good quality Go Sanke breed. We'll start mentioning it, you know, like Nagami, you know, Hoshkin, you know, all them. I've said to you before, Lee, when we've been there, you know, boom, Nagami, the Benny's that strong on Nagami fishing it. Let's face it, we've been and seen it every time. You know, it's a thing, but you have to learn how to combat that again and progress from it. You can't turn away from these things, you know.
I tell you what, the 15 Nagami I've got in my main pond at the moment, the bodies on them are mad. Like, really impressive. Do you know what I mean?
Just before we start, keep going on about that. Right, next lot, guys, lot number 12, Metallic Cremonu. Very, very similar, and I'm not going to say it, but it is, you know, on the Black Zeus spectrum a little bit. 32 cm from Nisai from a Fuchi. We're starting this stuff off. Right, there we go. Straight in 130. Koi Addict. Beat me to it.
Oh, Fuchi. Well, we had a great snowball fight up there, didn't we?
Oh, we did, mate. Yeah. I don't think it was necessarily fair. Let's put it this way: 1 against about 3 of you. I don't think it was exactly fair, and I had no cover. Like, it's not exactly a fair fight, but anyway.
Hey, sniping is not always fair. In fact, sniping is the most foul form of combat in war that you can actually want. Anyway, there we are. We got Mac in at 150. Well done, Mac.
Crazy.
Return of the Mac.
A little bit like the second lot, actually. That the Kikokuryu we had, very, very different. 160 there from Koi Addict. Yeah, insane. Again, I mean, we sieved through, what was it, 600 Nisai we picked through that day?
Yeah,
I think it was something crazy. Yeah, great time actually. We picked a lot of good fish. 175 from Mac. Yeah,
that was the time when we went up there, and because he knew about you, he was like that. Yeah, you can't select from every pond. You can just select from that one and that one. Can you remember? He wouldn't let you select from all the ponds. You have a pickup. That was the time, wasn't it?
The heron got into 3 though.
Where we give the old man. We took the old man's Sacramento cap off. Sacramento Koi said, take that off, and we give him an exclusive week off. Take it off. Sacramento Koi, whack that one on. I was videoing it. Welcome to Sacramento Koi.
To be fair, mate, we have I think he started looking at how many fish we were buying. He was like, squeeze another deal in another pond. Did 600 Nisai in a day. I think we selected. I think we selected like 90, 100 pieces. It was good fun actually. It's always good fun selecting fish in it. I think, and when you do so many, sometimes it does become a bit of a chore. But yeah, that place was just like.
I think that's what people don't realise is, I think 90% of these fish on this auction, you can go back and look at my videos and they'd be on there.
Yeah.
Like, I can remember the day we selected these, because remember he had his high jet truck at the back in the snow, and he was just putting the bags, boom, on the back of the truck, and there was loads of bags everywhere, wasn't there?
Yeah. Literally just bagging them up, throwing them in, boom, see you later.
Yeah.
Every box. He did them box by box, didn't he? Perfect. Boom, just chuck them in, bang.
No, they weren't even in boxes, just the bags on the back of the high jet. Just open
as we selected them, we selected
the
were going to come in and just bagged them up and then drove away with them all, just rolling around the back at truck, freezing cold as well.
Yeah. And so this fish would be in that video. Yeah. Is it that? Yeah. Yeah. Cool. And then so this is and then the oh no, this is the Tozai, isn't it?
This is Nisai.
Yeah, I was going to say this is the So and then we went back then to the Tozai house, which was his Tozai house is scruffy as hell, isn't it? But amazing fish, but it's just like a junkyard, isn't it?
That place never changes, and I don't understand. They never sell the Nisai until February. I don't know why they don't do it. They always put the Sanzai and Yonzai for sale in October, which is fine. You get a lot of big, decent fish. A Chiba, Arawaki, some really good stuff. But Nisai are always for sale from the start of February, and we timed it right. We literally got fresh release of Nisai straight in. Literally just like wipe the place clean.
Well done, Steve. Look, mate, look at the metallic skin on the head. That is bonkers, isn't it? But it actually gets followed all the way through with the scalation down the back. It's quite nice, that is. It's a nice
It's got real pale blue in the body, though, isn't it? Like really quite subtle, like a real pale blue, and it's just got a few bits of these Ginrin scales just popping in between. It's...
Yeah, it is an interesting fish.
Again, guys, if you can get in the comments and let us know what sort of varieties you're looking for at next auction. We're going to, obviously, you'll follow the video when we do it. We're going to have some good, well, I say good fun. It's stressful for me now because I'm going to start padlocking things and covering things over and chaining everything up.
Do you know what, though? I think I might get your dad in there next time to have a little mooch around with me.
Please don't.
Andy. One-fingered Andy. I feel sorry for him, mate, because his finger's not come off. But he's lost all the sensitivity in his finger, and that's his locating finger. I don't know what he's going to do in the night now.
Yeah.
He'll be fumbling all over the bedroom trying to find.
Well, that's how I just sort of like showed it. I'm thinking like he patched it up. He must have just like a bit of DIY work on it. Just went and got it back in shape, and then just sort of patched it up. We've got any advances on this fish?
So what would you expect for this fish within the next 12 months in a well-maintained pond, good food, warm possibly? What would happen? I know it's a who knows.
Yeah, I think the thing is, mate, I do struggle with stuff like Kimonyu, Kikokuryu, again, like the elements you see, because in terms of Sumi development, what can we see from it? I don't know. It could throw itself. It could stay really nice and stable and work with in terms of the environment it's getting into, in terms of the body. You know, it could work with the body, in fact, or it could throw up a lot more Sumi. You know, I think it's going to be really interesting to see what happens on the head more than anything. I see the head pattern. I see that bit of Sumi there now. It's developing, but it's such a metallic, strong head. But then the body seems more like a flat color with a Ginrin. It's really, again, just something different. We looked at. I was just like, wow, you know, because we try and put different things in it again at the end of the day.
Yeah, but people do like that. You know, you got like on the koi. I think the koi keeping spectrum, you've got people that are really drawn towards unique, unusual varieties and specimens, which is cool. That's what we've just tried to find, the weird and wonderful there. And then you've got some, other people that are really serious about Gosankis, and we've got some pretty good Gosankis in there. Do you know what I mean? And then we've got, well, we'll see the last few lots. And we've got these as well. So not going to talk too much about the last lot yet, but yeah. It's really good to be able to read the comments, to be honest. I think someone commented earlier on about how to get rid of flukes. I don't know. They seem to be quite hard to get rid of them. Well, saying that, I don't struggle with them getting rid of them that much. It's just a good PP treatment, I think, before your actual parasite treatment of choice. But yeah, it's hard to explain. Every pond is different, so you can't really talk about doses, but you just need to be very diligent what you're doing, and always have a board. And then, like, for instance, if you do deviate away from the recommended dose, if you do, which I don't recommend you do, but if you do, always put your temperature of your pond and what dose you gave. So if you come out the other side quite comfortably, then you're always comfortable at that dose, and you can always walk on the wild side and go up a little bit more and a little bit more until it's starting to do the job. But always go to the recommended dose on the back of the packet, I would, to be safe.
Right, guys, we've got an advance on 180 here from Steve.
Well done, Steve. Someone just commented, actually, looks like one of the White Walkers from Game of Thrones. I started to watch the House of the Dragons again the other night. Don't know what it is. It's all right. It's easy watching, isn't it? I used to like that. Have you seen the series Spartacus? That's good. That's a good series, actually. Good Welsh actor in series 1 until he unfortunately passed away too young, I guess. But
the next 4 lots of good ones, mate.
Oh, don't. I know what's coming.
We've got some big fish coming.
I got to start doing a rap in a minute. His name's Shinoda Baby. He breeds Hiratsu's baby. His teeth is yellow mostly.
Right.
In fact, go on.
Let's give it. We're going to give it 2 minutes left on this one.
2 minutes. But can you remember normally how Goppin Shinoda looks walking around when he's in his work mode? Do you know what I mean? Chain smoking, right? Yeah. But in the show, with a suit on, he actually made a bit of an effort. He looked like a human being.
I think he might have brushed his teeth as well, to be honest.
Yeah, I'm telling you, he's either jet wash or a toothbrush. One of the two, but he definitely... No, I do love Shinoda, mate, yeah. But I'll never forget the day when I said, Shinoda-san, I need a number 2. And he goes, what? I said, chocolate shag. Mate, as soon as you say, if you don't speak Japanese, when you're there, if you say chocolate shag, they all know you need a crap. So they send you to the toilet. And I went down to his house. And as I just opened the door, his dad walked out. It's like a little pygmy. I was like, I shit myself, honestly. Well, almost, yeah. I was touching cloth anyway. Vikings is not too bad. I liked series 1. I got a bit bored of it then.
Another minute. Any advance on 180, guys?
Come on, guys. It's a bit too cheap, I would say. A lot too cheap. It's a mad colour that... is it Saroji? I'm not quite sure. It is like an ice blue colour, isn't it? Ice white.
really need to start thinking about how to hide stuff next time you come up.
Nah. Well, do you know what you're going to be doing? I know that little garage you got out your back garden. There's going to be a little vat in there, and you're like, the day before I come, you'll just like put everything in there out the way. So I'm going to check that. I'm going to see what's in there.
Right, give it 30 seconds. 30 seconds.
I thought that would have done better, to be honest.
15 seconds.
10, 8, 6, 4, 2. Steve, well done, mate.
Well done.
So excited. What's next?
I'm not, do you know what, mate? Being honest, not a variety I'm a massive fan of. You'll know this, and Kev knows this, but this is pretty mega.
Wait for it. I can't look. Did steal a bargain there. Oh, I don't know, mind. I like Shisui's after I seen Steve's a couple of years ago with the Newark show. I was like, what the hell is that thing?
Yeah, mate.
Remember Steve's Shisui about 2 years ago in the Newark?
It was on. I hope he's watching tonight. Actually, that thing was on another level, and he's still not replaced that yet. But we'll get there with that.
Oh, Steve.
So this one we've got a Marathon Shisui from Hosai again from the Jumbo Tozai lot, 31 cm Marathon. It's this
awesome
thing again, glows again for
Marathon Shisui. Come on, I couldn't have picked anything better. That is bonkers, isn't it? You were gutted.
Yeah, to be fair, mate, you picked from two, and this, yeah, I'll give you your due. It's stunning.
Look at the quality on that, and the pattern, the placement of the Benny, awesome.
Scales are really developing nice down its down center. It's down center at fish. So I like the way the Benny flat. I don't like showing they've got just solid blocks of Benny. I'd find that's
lovely, isn't it?
A bit boring for me, but again, this is just lovely. The colours just in nice development. The Benny as well. The Benny quality was insane, wasn't it? You know, when it just come up, it flows. Really flows nice down as well. I mean, it's got such a, again, fancy carp, £100. Thank you.
Yeah, that is a special Shisui. It's lovely.
Again, people underestimate these. I think Hosai fish will be really on the up. I think hopefully if we have a good autumn there as well and really get some. I think it's hard for certain breeders, I think, in England, because unless they're sort of well known and mainstream, I don't think they sort of get enough. You know, because I mean, like, you know me, mate, I'm into everything. Like Go Sanke, I'm into just oddball, weird and wonderful. I love it all from end to end. So for me, I like to get involved in it. But I've kept a close eye on this guy's fish now, and he's on my radar. And I think, again, hopefully, if we get some fishing autumn, it'd be good to see what's going to come from there.
He's a nice guy to deal with as well, isn't he? You know, and even his dad that he's taken over from is really nice, you know. And his mum's bloody gorgeous. That's where he gets his looks from. Bloody gorgeous. And she's got a lovely cologne of sake growth. As soon as you get close to her for a cup of coffee, you can just smell that growth on it. Yeah, nice fish.
Yeah, super example. This koi event's 150. Thank you. See some strong bids on this one, guys. Honestly, you're going to see something like it's just going to, again, I talk about it all the time. And when people are getting Tozai like this, they need to sit there, you know, don't look at the here and now, especially with something like this and like Asagis and stuff. You've got to believe what I see in these fish as well. I'm not saying I know everything because I physically don't. I can't speak for a koi's development. But when I see these fish, koi events, £200, thank you. I just look at it and just think, put some. You know, it's difficult for us because we have, you know, like my place, like it's full of fish in it. It just literally, I can't physically raise everything. You know, the amount of soul fish that you saw there last time alone it's a lot. You know, all the time. We've constantly got fish going out. It's difficult for me to get food into everything because I'm sending fish out on a day-to-day basis. It's really difficult and people don't understand. But you put that in a stable environment and put food down it, you know, and I say that quite vividly, you know as well.
The body's going to get massive on it, isn't it?
Yeah. You know, put that around some food, it'll just stretch out and it will just look insane. Again, how many Marathon Shisuis do you physically even see, you know?
Yeah. especially when that body increases, the volume increases, and then that pattern starts to become at the top edges, looking down on it. It's going to enhance the pattern even more, because it actually, on that one, it looks like it's got a Benny pattern underneath the lateral line as well.
Yeah,
it's class fish, that is. Go on, Susie. Oh my God, there's a few takers on this one. Obviously, they know that's quite an unusual Shisui. You won't find something like that every day. Yeah, very nice. I could just remember Steve, so I know the body of those. Like, you know what I mean? When they're fed in the right environment. Tim, 250.
Go on, guys, keep going with this one. You are going to get an absolute bargain. You know, you're not going to put a lot of growth on this to get it to a decent size Nisai, have you? Let's face it. At 45 cm, you've not got a long way to go with that at all.
Mm.
And again, these examples that are so hard as well, Lee, you've seen them when we're pulling Nisai up. Shisui, you know, when we're into Tanaka, the freckles on them, shimmies all up them.
Yeah.
Not like crisp colours, you know.
That's nice and crisp, yeah.
Hosai, we don't see many like that at all, do we? They're literally as clean as a whistle.
Mm. Yeah, Hosai. Well, it's one of his like real specialized varieties, isn't it? Really, he's passionate about. He loves Shisui as well, doesn't he? Do you know what I mean?
Well, it all comes down to number crunching when they're covering as well, and that's what I like about the younger generation. They seem to be absolutely ruthless now. Like Chika, Nagami, Susie in at 300 as well.
Chika was awesome. Yeah, they're all coming through. All the younger guys, but Hosai, he was down in Sakai Fish Farm, wasn't he?
4-year apprenticeship, which when
4 years down there,
absolutely sounded ruthless, to be honest.
Yeah, like because I was at that. Oh, did you enjoy it down there? He goes, no, because it was brutal.
It must be like a military camp. I can imagine, mate. It's Sergeant Major knocking at door, and it's like, get up, out of bed. You're you know, uniform. You know, you think they have to wear that honking uniform, don't they? Like blue jacket, but just look at the place, mate. And you know, when we went, it was just like, wow, just on another scale.
Yeah.
Susie in at 300. Strong bid on that one. What an absolute piece. I didn't buy many, actually. We picked between the two that I picked, didn't we? We had the other one, which will probably feature in an auction as well, because that's actually being raised at the moment.
Yeah.
But they are stonking Chisuis. The other one was really more like a vivid blue, wasn't it? But more Benny on it.
Yeah. Fancy carp, 310. Well done.
Oh, mate, the big dog's coming up next. We're warming up now.
What's next?
We're warming up now.
I know we've got a few left because there's two particular ones that I'm looking forward to come up. And I haven't seen them yet.
Shinoda, baby.
Yeah. Have we got two left after this?
3. We've got the Hiyotsori coming up next, guys. We've got the Tanaguchi Marathon Kawaku, which is absolutely...
Oh, my God. Yeah. Right,
insane. Yeah. And I mean it with this one, guys. That has got a reserve on it. If it doesn't sell, it will stay in put. Because Lee thought he was being clever. Straight away, bang. I was like, great. If this is how it's going to be, first fish he picked up. I said, go on, Lee, what do you want? Yeah, this one. I was like, oh, no. I was just like, oh, no. Jesus. But yeah, we're going to go on. There is a reserve on that one, so there's no messing about with that, because if not, it will stay put. And of course, the last lot of the night is the Yellow Dragon.
Yellow Dragon.
On 310. Susie, are you back in? Out? Let us know what you're doing.
Superb pattern on that, isn't it? Look at it.
Just like to say as well, we've still got an awesome audience in the house, and I'm very, very thankful for you all attending tonight.
Yeah. Thanks for tuning up, guys. And if you haven't, I'm going to do it again. Press the little heart thing and like the thing. Helps everyone out, and it costs nothing. Go on, let's see some of those hearts popping around the screen. I actually like that bit. It's nice little... Oh, there's one. Lovely. Boom. Thank you. Oh, there's another one. Thank you. That's lovely. On the level one.
dishing all the love out.
Loads of them. They're all going off on it. Yes, boy. Lovely. That's how much they love you, Ryan.
And you, mate. Come on.
Oh, no, man. I'm just a filthy dude that gets my legs shagged by my whippet.
Like a serious fucking series of Chuckle Brothers out in Japan. That's what it is, isn't it?
But here's a story about, right, keep looking at the Shisui guys. But when I was in 3 Para, the ugliest brother's son used to be in 3 Para. Like, because there's 2 Chuckle Brothers. Now, I'm not saying that, right, 320, Tim's in for that one. I'm not saying any of the Chuckle Brothers was good looking, but the ugliest one, his son, was in 3 Para with me. And, yeah, he said, yeah, single mums used to love him.
I have also got, Lee, a one-off piece we're going to do in the auction next time, and it's not a koi.
Oh, so it's a Tamasaba.
No, it's nothing fish. It's not a live product. Nothing.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
A one-off, was it, what is it? Give us a
one-off.
hint.
There's only a limited number of them that's ever been made. Trust me.
Is it a plastic cast of your peduncle?
Absolutely not, no.
Oh, it's not a certificate with my painted. No.
No. And it's actually, no, it's a good one.
Okay, I'm looking forward to that. I might even whack a bid on. I don't know. Depends.
Come on, any advance on Tim?
And a banging Sunday dinner today down the Gower. It was lovely. Best roast potatoes
down soon at some point, mate. When I've get the national out of the way, I've got a couple of busy weeks after that getting fish out the door, but I'll be down in sunny Wales soon. You
want to come down for a visit?
I've got to see what's going off down there and make sure you're doing your job right and your KH is stable.
It's stable, but it's low, yeah? The fish are doing okay. You leave me alone. They're all right. I'm going to hit the heart button again because everyone's doing it. I love everyone. It's great.
I'm advance on Tim's 320, anybody? Let us know if you're in or out, guys, as well, who's been bidding.
Yeah, well done, guys. Oh, sorry, Susie.
She's out. Well done, Susie. Good bidding, though.
Should we put a minute on it? Go on, get that new watch working. Oh, Koi events 3:30.
Go on, guys. We're going to give this a minute.
Sniper.
We're going to start getting this one chewed down because we've got an awesome lot coming up next.
Oh, don't. I'm going to piss myself when that comes out. Oh, my God. Oh, I'm going to put... No.
Are the twins going to turn into a trio?
No, mate. I tell you what, mate. My Shinoda twins in the pond are outrageous. I tell you. Mate, they're so nice, those 2 Shinoda Heat Series.
Koi Events 3:30. Thank you very much.
Well done, Koi Events. koievents.co.uk.
Any more? Come on, guys, let us know. The dog's digging his mud pond still. I can see him. Ralph!
He's not. I told you, he's shagging your tortoise.
No, mate. I hope the tortoise doesn't end up in that hole. He's, yeah.
Never get out.
Oh, he's here, though, now, like he's done nothing wrong.
Where's my dog? Oh, she's just, like, snuggled up in the sofa.
Right, I'm going to get this one down in 30 seconds, guys. 30 seconds.
Whoa.
Awesome piece.
Tell me when we're on 10.
We are going to put I decided on the next auction, the other Shisui is going in because I think people will love that. Completely different style as well. And it'll show from...
What, the other Shisui?
Yeah. Right, 10 seconds. Go on, Lee.
Oh, Koi Kicks, 340.
Oh, we're in. Koi Events. Any reply on that one?
Right. Koi Events, just
let us know.
Verbally chat saying out or in. Koi Events is 350 again. Okay, fair dues. Koi events really wants it. And Koi kicks, just
let us know.
Reply. Reply with an act of war. Oh, drum's gone off again.
Koi kicks, have we got any reply to that? Mega Shisui, honestly. I don't get passionate about the things. And Kev will say to me before going autumn, do not buy any fucking Shisui. He'd be like, don't buy him, don't buy him. But I always see one that when it's quirky, I'll be honest, it does get me, to be honest.
Yeah, guys, I'm literally selling all of my fish, literally just to restock for content. Don't let Ryan be like that. You what? I said, don't, Ryan, just trust me. The lot is going. There's always a better fish. Just takes more money.
No, they will be going for the right money, what they're worth, because he has got some serious fish, guys. I'm not going to lie.
Oh, hi, Natasha. That's my niece on there. She keeps telling everyone I touched her when she was... I'm joking.
No, let's not go there.
I'm only joking.
Right, Koi Kicks, let us know, are you in or you're out, please, just so we know. We're going to start looking at putting the hammer down on this one. Is there anything in comments?
Right, okay, 30 seconds, is it? Oh, no, Koi Kicks are back in for 360.
There we go.
On, Vicky. Natasha, put a bid down on there for 450 quid. Go on, girl. Buy me a fish.
Oh, my God, I never.
Oh, mate, I tell you what, I wrecked their heads when they were kids. Imagine me being their uncle. They've had a nervous twitch, mate. She's in her 30s and she's 60 already.
In every family, there's always an Uncle Knobhead.
Guilty.
Oh, he's out. Koi Events is out. Koi Kicks. We're in 360. Right. Go on, Lee. Give it 30 seconds, mate. It's all on you.
30 seconds, guys. 30 seconds. Get that new watch going. Where's he gone? He's gone for a dribble, is he? Or he's gone for a lemon sour, he has. Or something like that. Keep it in your bath. You can do. Or you can just give it to me in my pond, Vic. Well, her name's Vicky, really, but she likes to be called Natasha. But I just like to call her Vicky to annoy her. Right. Okay. So, guys, 10, 8, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Sold to Koi Kicks.
Nice. Well done.
Nice Shisui, that, mate. Well done. Really, again, these need to be grown for 12 months. And actually, me and Ryan do want to see the progression of these because we'll do a live talking about the progression. It's a great learning curve for everyone, really. Because the thing is, you know, obviously, Ryan can't keep fish alive for longer than 12 months. So he didn't hear me. Right, here we go. An amazing example of a Hiyatsuri from Shinoda-san.
Right, guys, this does come
with a fag butt. I'll get you a fag butt from Shinoda.
The starting bid is £250 on this. 250, and it does come with a breeder certificate as well from Shinoda, baby.
And if this gets so if this goes above £400. If it does, I will actually send you one of Shinoda's fag butts in October. I'll make it into a small little mini statue, like in resin. I'm going to have to do that though, Ryan, I think.
What's that, mate?
I'm going to start stealing Shinoda's fag butts and make them into like little resin key rings. Oh my God. Well done. Oh, Thomas, you're £50 off having a Shinoda fag butt keyring.
What an absolute piece this is, honestly. If it weren't for this auction and you being slippery, that would have not gone anywhere.
It's the right tool, isn't it? Look at the fins. Black.
There's Leon, his video. Oh, yeah, look at the heron. The heron. yeah, and he goes in my fish house. What's he turning into? Fucking pterodactyl. Fucking.
Look at the pec fins on that, as black as Linford Christie's in the thighs. Awesome.
We're not ignoring you, mate. We'll come back to that end.
Yeah.
Tom, 350, good bidding, mate. Banging piece, this. Look at the memoir, the pattern. The Benny as well, ultra rich on it as well. Perfect as well. Everything like black fins, black tail. Yeah, just.
That is awesome, mate. It's a lovely fish. Imagine that.
I don't think it needs much talking about, to be honest. I think it pretty much sells itself.
Marks in at 360. Imagine that, though, mate. I think by the time that's 62 cm, it might even be better than Tony. Mate, you'd be lucky if he gets the body of Tony. Trust me. 400 with Thomas again. Thomas knows Shinoda quality when he sees it. Mate, it is mint, though, isn't it? Look at the tail and the pec fins. And mate, the pattern on it is mesmerising, isn't it? Especially when the Benny on the head.
I remember that. I just swung your nose. You're like, oh, that one. I was like, oh, yeah, great.
I know my way around Shinoda koi farm. Mate, I've been to Shinoda so much now. I know exactly what I'm looking for. Any fish that looks black and red.
We are so lucky there as well. I mean, the relationship. I mean,
he loves us.
12 months is just blossoming so well. We get access to really good fish there as well.
Really pretty pattern on that, mate. They look like black chevrons. If you look at all the dams, they're actually coming back at like 35 degrees. They just look like black chevrons. Perfect.
These things as well, they do grow. Lee. I mean, you've probably seen in the short period you've had yours out, they sort of body up and they start just wanting to race off.
Because mine's from the same batch as well, isn't they?
It is, yeah. They are mega pieces. So lucky to get them as well. You know, certificated Eotsauras, that quality and size. I mean, this is only 25 cm at the moment, but again, you know, 45, 50 cm this side, strong growing. Even in this period in June now, you know, they'll just start flying.
Yeah, it's definitely one of my favourite varieties as well, guys. It's just, and to be honest, mate, I had Tony in the pond, the Shinoda male Hiotsuri, and literally, if anyone comes to my pond that don't know anything about koi, do you mean they're like novices? The first fish that they go, oh, look at that red and black one. I don't know what it is. It just like really, you know, it is a really standout variety for people that's not even interested in the hobby. They just love it.
Yeah,
I love them because they look like KTMs.
I never, being honest, I never had a massive thing for them, and I think over the last sort of 2 years, they've really started coming into obviously being popular as well. Because obviously we supply Shinoda Eotsauras from even like 12 cm. You know, we ship loads of them in. And I think they just grown and grown and grown. Like I had a massive fascination before that with Shiros. I think everybody does, you know, NND, you know, but for me as a dealer, I have my time with something. I really enjoy it. You know, like I'll always go through a phase. I really like this. I really like that. Or a breeder's fish. You know, like, mate, a minute, Yoshino fish, you can't.
Yeah, mate, I'm a massive fan. Well, guys, in the National now in a couple of weeks, I'll have, so I bought a Yoshino Sanke, didn't I? Last February, and you wait till you see it now. It's 54 cm and it is super large. Well, you said actually because I couldn't show in the Southeast Koi Show, the All England Koi Show last year, because obviously the Newark show is too close to that show. So you could have a 30-day period where you can't take the same fish to the event. So I didn't actually take any fish, but I showed you, didn't I, the Yoshino Sanke, and it was at 30, I think it was at 34 or 33 cm. And Ryan seen it and he goes, dude, that would have had baby champion in that show, because it was actually, you said it was better than the fish that actually had baby champion there, wasn't it?
Yeah.
The Saroja, the Sumi quality is amazing, but again, look at the Sumi on that. It is bonkers.
I think as well, obviously, the next up and coming event we're going to be doing alongside the auctions is all Yoshino fish. I think because we want to showcase obviously what he's doing and
we should do it. Yeah,
I agree. I mean, he's got a style of Showa as well at the minute, just blowing my mind. They look so raw and kind of like, oh, you know, you look at them and think, oh, but like how the Benny sits around the Sumi, and it's almost like Subo Sumi on Showas. it's like unheard of, but they're so attractive as well. I mean, there's a marathon show that'll be in there as well. It is honestly mind blowing. I bought that one from the auctions. Yeah, I mean, incredible fish. Koaku, we just, if being honest, if you're going to stick them in a bowl and say what breed are they from, people would go straight away Nagami. They'd say, Dainichi, whatever would come out of the mouths would be there, and you would believe it. Seeing the quality of the fish, they're just superb, honestly. Like, and the things, I think if you have them from a raw stage, like when you've had yours, Lee, as well, from a small size, I think when you actually start growing them yourself and seeing that experience, it opens your mindset way more to what the fish are actually doing genetic wise, I think than anything else.
Yeah, it's impressive, mate. They well, like I said, I've only got the male Hiyatsuri from Shinoda in my pond, and it's got a phenomenal body. It's unbelievable. It really is a nice fish.
Right, guys, this is at 400. Any advance on that?
Let me just go for a quick wee, actually, guys, before we slam the hammer down.
I'm going to a couple of just ride out first. Super piece. There won't be many more of these coming up on the auctions, guys, as well. They are nearly out. I advertised some the other day, and we've got a waiting list for them pretty much. They're that popular. Be so interesting to see how that head's going to open up as well with that memoir as well. It's just going to have a perfect memoir running straight down the middle of its head.
Actually, tell me when the countdown's going to start, mate, because I've got something else to showcase. Are we on the countdown yet?
No. Go on, you can do it. You can do it now. We're not closing the hammer just yet. Oh,
we're on the countdown, guys. Remember you bought that for me, Ryan?
I did.
Oh, you're such a nice guy. I tried to stick, because we had it for our vans, didn't we? But mine doesn't actually stick in the van, so I just keep it in the kitchen for good luck.
Mine's not kitchen side, mate, to be honest.
Yeah. Wonder how many ciders Kevin's got through by now.
How many mocktails he's drinking? Sounds like he's
mocktails. Oh, I tell you what, though. Next time I go down to Sidcup, mate, I'm going back to that. Oh, what was it? Turkish restaurant. Oh, it was lovely.
Lovely.
It was lovely.
Right,
then, guys. If you like the Here series, give us another couple of likes. Get those hearts on the go.
I was just telling people when you went off a thing where there's not going to be many more of these in auctions, because I advertised some other day and we've got a waiting list as long as there aren't seat pictures, so they're going to be
for Heat series.
Yeah, pretty sparse with the next 2 weeks.
Well, mate, look at us, mate. When we went back to Shinoda on the last trip, there's none left.
The place was empty. Like, oh, great.
Go on.
Right, 30 seconds on this one. Any advance on Tom's 400?
Tom, you've got a banging Heat series there, mate. That is banging. It's almost as good as the two I've got in my pond. I'm only joking, Ryan.
Right, 20 seconds. Holy, look at the next lot that's coming up.
No, don't.
10 seconds.
Exactly what's coming. 8, 6, 4, 2. Well done, Thomas. Sam. Very, very nice Hiyatsuri.
Absolutely.
I might even keep one of mine. I tell you what, Thomas, you've got a show next year, and I'll keep one of mine, and we'll just go head to head, my friend.
I wish you all the best. Tom, I know Tom can grow fish.
Hey, don't worry about it. Tom, okay, I'll keep one. Oh, no, I want to get rid of all of mine, don't I?
Yeah, so you got to remember how things come out, Lee. Oh, I'm going to get your mine. See you later. Oh, no.
Oh, no.
I'm going to put it out there. This has got a reserve on it. So that will be the end of that.
That is amazing.
Yeah.
That is what a Kawaku. Look at that.
Tanaguchi.
You weren't happy when I see that.
I was not happy at all, to be honest, but there's not a lot we can do about it.
Oh, mate, that is gorgeous. Fins, body, skin, Suroji, Benny plate. That is lovely, isn't it? That could go on the front cover of one of Liam Bess's magazines. If you could take good pictures of fish. Oh, I'm joking, Liam. I am joking.
Right, we're going to start this one off. 250. This is going to start at. No messing about. It has got a reserve on it as well. What an absolute piece this is. I am always willing to part with things, but they do come at a cost when they're this good, to be honest.
We got a bid already. 250 already.
Oh! Whoa! I'm in control of this now. You can step away from auctioning things off. Holy shit. Come on, guys. Muller Lee, somebody. Here we go. 260. Sommer. Come on. Someone absolutely muller the Welsh guy on the bidding. Oh, Koi Addict 300. Let's go. We're having this now. Awesome fish, this. I absolutely love it.
Another bidding.
Oh,
Piss
no.
off, Marcus.
Somebody just put him out of his misery already.
I can't look at the screen.
Right, step away from the keyboard now. The reserve has been met as well, guys.
There's nothing to say I can't bid on these.
Koi Addict 420. I know there isn't, but just step away from the keyboard. Remember, you're all about pleasing the people. Oh, he's in. Come on, somebody just muller this guy.
I can't look at it. Right, I'm going to turn my phone off. If anyone goes past me, I'm going to turn my phone off.
It is, honestly. This is...
Look at it. Imagine that next year in a vat near you. Oh.
And just when that sash is all sorted to refine, the Benny quality is insane. Marcus in 5'10". Well done, mate. Strong bidding.
Marcus, I'm not going by that. I'm not going. No, I'm not arguing with Marcus, mate. No, I would have had that.
Marcus, I'm telling you now, I don't know if I know Marcus at all, but I can see the fish he's bid on tonight. He knows what he's looking at, and to be fair to him, he's going to get a good fish there as long as the Welshman stays put.
No, mate. I'm disciplined, mate. Oh, my missus just tagged me saying, "You said you weren't buying any more fish." I'm not, Yaz. I'm not buying any more fish. Marcus has just beat me to that one anyway. Be strong.
Any advance on 5'10" on this one?
I can't win a fish on our own auction as well. That can't happen, can it really?
It's the flow of this pattern as well in the middle ground.
It's gorgeous, mate, isn't it?
On down, but it also kind of looks like if this middle ground in the top of the right of the dorsal breaks up, that could be, you're talking 4-step pattern fish then, which could be insane. But if it does stay like that again,
well done, Tim. Tim's in a 515. People are obviously realising the quality of that.
On,
Tanaguchi, one of my sister koi farms. Tanaguchi.
I can't even say anything, mate. Honestly, like the and the condition of it as well. Like I say, from when I photographed them, because obviously I'll let them settle down. Obviously, we're mixing so many koi. This is what I do with the auction koi, and obviously why we're giving it so much time as well. In between doing auctions, because doing them week to week, they just get mixed, chucked about, photographed. All that kind of. We just don't want to be doing that. We gave the fish 2 weeks conditioning, photographed and pulled them out. They've been settled well since. Marcus 525. Well done, mate.
Yeah.
Any reply, Tim?
Mate, 22 cm. Stick it straight in the vat in the national. Go on.
Yeah, bosh.
Bosh. Bosh. I'm gutted Jasmine's watching this. What are you watching this for? Go to sleep. Watch the Kardashians or something.
This is why I always, every year, try and buy Tanaguchi fish. I think they're just an experience for people. I don't know many people that actually have Tanaguchi fish and have bad results. Honestly, I can't say I don't do.
But I'm not buying no fish for Yasmin. She buys me fish.
This thing is just absolutely insane. The Marathon spot's just going to pull further into its head. When
it's awesome, isn't it?
The Sashi and Key was amazing as well. Well, that's one thing we looked at in bowl.
Oh, Yasmin's on.
Marcus 550.
Well done, Marcus, mate. It's just the pattern for me. The flow of that pattern down the back of that koi is superb.
Yeah. Stunning.
And the odame on it, it's just everything. It's just lovely, isn't it? Look at the Benny as well. And the backbone, you can see the backbone just illuminated through there, through the center of it. Dave's on there, 550. Oh, Dave, you're going to go up a little bit more to beat old Marcus Maximus. Meridius.
Marcus, Dave, whoever it is, make the next move.
Oh, Tim's in 555. Sneaky fiver in there to take the win. Yeah, good fish that is.
I can't honestly.
They've got 600 quid. Whoa, this is my own. Yeah, if you want it, get a bid in there. That's why I'm with that.
Bosh.
5 at a time. Nah, bosh. 100 quid over. Bang. I'm having it. It's a statement. That's like what Ryuki does.
Somebody needs to see me, honestly, I think, in an auction. I'm like some sort of like deranged lunatic. If Shirley's watching tonight, bless her, she will tell you, like she said, if you want something in an auction, boy, you'll go and get it.
Yeah, you do. You do that. They're all bidding, and then you just pull someone over to one side and goes, I'll give you 2 million yen, pal.
Remember the NND
I'll give you 2 million yen, and I'll take you out for a bloody soba yaki, whatever it's called.
The NND Marathon Sanke last one. I was not actually in Japan for that, but I was deranged about that. I just woke up at like 3 in the morning with like I was like, I'm not going to bed till I know I've got this fish.
That's one. Guys, again,
Dave,
that is one hell of a fish. And to be honest, mate, you know, for 600 quid, that is nothing for that quality of fish. 100%. That is one special fish.
You bought Hosai at sort of £500-600 in that range before, haven't you? You know, from Tanaguchi.
Dude, like, I'm not hammering anyone specific now, but I've got a Hosai that says Azakari in Yamaguchi's, haven't I? And I think I paid about that much for it, but I think that's way, you know, imagine that as a Kari over in Japan, like singled out as for its excellence, you know, from the breeder. That would be an expensive fish, wouldn't it?
Alan, the general public can buy from me exclusively. Koi is a retail outlet, not a wholesale, so you can buy anything you want from me, buddy. Marcus, 625.
Oh, well done, Marcus. I think Marcus realizes that's a pretty special fish.
I absolutely love it. It's only 22 cm, but just look at the elegance it carries as well as a marathon.
But mate, the body as well. Look at the stature for 22 cm. Mate. That looks like a lot bigger frame on a fish than it actually is.
Exactly. I've got something for this next one. I've got a Marathon Kohaku from Yoshino as Azakari, and I'm going to put it in the next auction.
Oh, you're teasing us. See, you're as bad as me. Mate, you're giving all your best stuff as well as me, so don't go.
You might think you can raid all my stash, mate, but you can't raid my Dropbox folder that's got all my Azakari fish on it. So that's one thing I've got to keep tight in my locker. That I can only release 1 or 2 every now and then.
After all the pictures I send you.
Listen, pal.
But you've seen my #1 Karashi, haven't you?
It's beautiful. All for the ladies, that one. Any advance on 625, guys, before we get to the last lot of the night, the star piece?
Yeah. Beautiful, though.
yellow dragon
what a fish that's going to make in the right pond with the right husbandry. That is going to slay. Trust me, that is going to be one hell of a piece in a few years' time. Well, it's a hell of a piece now, but if it's just going to get better.
Let's give this one 2 more minutes then before people make their mind up. Let us know are you in or you out.
2 more minutes and the hammer's going to fall, guys. So if you want something that's going to have a really good chance in a koi show next year, or even this year, we've got some nice shows coming this year. Will stand a very good chance. As long as Alan Tate's not judging it, he hasn't got a bloody clue.
Let's not get him started. It's got a round spot on its head, Lee, for fuck's sake.
Oh, that's been enhanced. Oh, that's out.
I can't see no scarring on that spot.
Gorgeous.
1 minute 15 left.
I
might auction the dog off next time as well, Lee, to be honest.
I'll have him. He loves me, mate. I'm his favourite person. I can guarantee you it.
Minute left, guys. The hammer's going down.
Right. You tell me when we're on 10 seconds. Do you know what, though? Next auction, I'm looking forward to getting some Issa Showas on there, which are literally like rocking horse shit at the moment, aren't they?
There's not many about, mate. It's just such a difficult thing. So obviously we're dealing, you know.
And Mark, how much for the grow on fee? Depends which fish it is, mate.
I think the problem is with Issa at the moment, we obviously, you know, a lot of people don't see and just think that the deal with X, Y, and Z. But obviously Issa's dealing a lot with the Chinese market at the moment, which is causing us a lot of grief there. And obviously hiking the price.
Yeah.
15 seconds.
15 seconds. Right. 10, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 2 and 1.5. Sold to Marcus Maximus Coius Meridus.
Now then. Now then. Now
we
then.
should have had like a drum roll.
Now then.
Right, what can we say about this fish before it goes live?
Well, you can explain yourself, for one, why you picked it.
Right, I will explain why I picked this fish, okay? So I was in Japan a couple of months ago with Ryan-san, and we went to an amazing koi show. It was both our first koi show, and obviously all the koi are exhibited in small bags on the floor, all placed into their varieties and size and all that kind of stuff. I kept coming back to this one particular koi, i.e. exactly the same variety as you can see on the page there in front of you. It was mesmerizing. It was one of the main koi that kept pulling me back and back and back. I think it was 26 cm, wasn't it? The one in the show.
Oh God, we're off. You better start talking, mate. We've got 500 bidding from Lewis here.
Well, anyway, I was really interested in this fish, and I was talking about this fish to people, and it's just bonkers, mate. Like the price that the actual fish in the show went for, I think they said it was 26 grand, wasn't it?
It was something outrageous, yeah.
It was about £26,000, and it was at, I think it was about 25, 26 cm, wasn't it?
Yeah.
I can't quite remember the size. If you go back on my video, you'll see it. And this comes from the same farm. And to be honest, I don't know what Ryan thinks, but if that fish was the same size, had the same, I think the scalation on that fish, on this fish here, is probably better than the scalation on the fish in Japan, wasn't it?
Yeah.
It's obviously only the size and the body which can
actually... one or two at the front end, didn't it? Whereas this one's got a real defined...
It's just perfect. It's just like, you know... So I can imagine that fish in the right... with the right body which can be built at the right size will be more valuable than that fish. Obviously, I love it. Beauty's in the eye of the beholder, and whatever you want to pay for a fish, you want to pay for a fish. But what a special fish!
There's just not many about at the moment, Lee, is there? Even when you look to these fish outs amongst all the Nisai, there's really not many about. Full stop. So to be fair, obviously this is going to stay with me, guys, as well. At the moment, it's a 16 cm. Now this is going into a pond that I raised for small Nisai. So do not be expecting massive things from the growth. As I've said on the bottom, you'll see it's including the growing. The size will be around 25 to 30 cm, and it will be guaranteed on death if anything happens to it. So it will be fully replaced with fish. So just to make that very clear, it will be replaced in fish. Obviously, we are keeping a couple of yellow dragons in reserve, but I can't guarantee anything. But obviously, your money is safe with me. As Lee knows, I will sort everything out. I am
a man of his word. But I think you've got 4 more yellow dragons, and I really don't think there's going to be any more on these auctions, guys, because Ryan won't do it.
As well, and that's why I kept them. To be honest, I did keep them more for a learning purpose. That's what we do.
Yeah, so this is probably your only opportunity you're going to get a yellow dragon this side of Never, really. And even when we go over to Akoi Koi Farm, mate, he just won't give them up, will he? Do you mean he's got them, but he just won't give them up? And I can't believe that these come over in a box. I can't believe that you got your hands on these. He must really like
I have to buy a lot of fish. I have to buy a lot of fish, trust me, to even get the handful that I've even got. To be honest. So please, guys, if this goes tonight, do not be messaging me asking for him, because you'll just get told no. I don't want to disappoint anyone.
There is no more. This is a one-off, exclusive for the No1 Koi Auction.
We will be offering more from the growing pond before they actually go in the growing pond from the next auction, and that'll be the lot. But yeah, I'm looking forward to it. We've got some good fish. I mean, there's going to be about 250 fish going to that growing pond, but there's some amazing fish in there, to be honest. But this is the number one. This is the number one yellow dragon. It is the one.
Mate, that is bonkers, isn't it? I could just look at that all day.
If you go sort of 3 scales in, it's got this like wing shape looking scale, and then after that, so even behind it, it's got the two broad bits. It's insane.
And then the zipper then continuing after that. Gorgeous.
Another level.
It is. And the metallic luster on it as well. Fins. Very, very nice fish.
More strong bids in on this, because this is going to be, honestly, like, these sort of things are just not going to come around every day.
And mate, if anyone is planning on actually sniping it or bidding it, if you intend in having this, don't lose out on this, because it can't be replaced. This is the bollocks. Well done, Stephen. Get him in there. Also, give the auction a like as well, guys. I love pressing that heart. Look at that. It's cool, isn't it? That was me. But anyway, yeah. Maybe, do you know what we should have done? We should have got a picture of. I should have had a still or a picture. I think I probably have got a picture of the yellow dragon from Akoi from the Koi show in the poly bag. It was mesmerizing.
Probably the small Nisai, that actually. It had already been sort of circulated around at some point, but they are just crazy things. Because this is a thing as well with these yellow dragons, that because they're not like golden corn, that's going to be a craze, and they're going to start setting off into mass produce. You're not going to be getting boxes and boxes and boxes of the things. It's not going to happen with these. It won't. Aoki's not even like that. So you're not going to get many pass through at all. And I hate to think how much the Nisai are going to be. Well, Lee, I was trying to find these for clients when I was there last time, asking. And bearing in mind, we had 3 or 4 people inquiring with good budgets. He was like, no.
He just refuses to sell them, doesn't he?
Then at Koi Show, he's like, oh, yeah, I've got 1 fish here. I'll present you that in autumn. 1 fish. Like, you're talking numbers on a scale that's it's crazy, really.
And bearing in mind, when we were talking to him, he was saying, "Oh yeah, I've done really good in the shows in the last couple of years. On average, every show I go to, I get like a minimum of 10 placements, like high placements, doesn't he?" So but but even though obviously that's set in stone from hard work on his farm, he just giggled at it. He was just smiling at it, going, "Yeah, I'm living the dream." But just like win like 10 major awards at every show, like, you know what I mean? Yeah. He just found it comical, didn't he? Yeah, he's a cool guy, like.
Right, guys, any advances on this?
Crafty Koi. Crafty Koi. I'd love to auction Crafty Koi off for a date. Imagine how much we'd get. Nothing.
Hey,
I'm joking, Anne.
How much he shovels down him. I won't be picking up the tab, to be honest.
Oh, there we are, David. Well done, David.
Craft. Oh, well, David Collinson's in 850.
I seriously don't blame you. What? Yeah, it's just gorgeous, isn't it? Oh my God. I'd love that in my pond. I think I might be too scared, actually. Down the bottom drain. Gone. You'd be gutted, wouldn't you? One of a kind.
Absolutely.
Like losing the King's jewels. No, the Queen's jewels. The Queen's jewels? What do you call your nutsack? The Queen's jewels. What do you call it? The crown jewels. That's it.
Yeah.
Stevens on 860. Well done, mate.
Slipping up. We're going up.
I tell you what, though, mate. Imagine someone buys that for 860, and then when it's 26 cm, theoretically, someone will pay 26 grand for it if you can get it back to Japan.
Crazy. Again, stuff like this I've never done before, and like I say, I'm willing to do it. Like anyone buys it, your money's safe for me. I'm not the sort of person that's going to tell anybody over.
I can vouch for that, mate. I can tell you right now. I can remember I was at that. And mate, he is a man of his words. I said, Ryan. We were out in a karaoke bar one night, right? And Ryan ran out of money. His card didn't work, and he goes, "Oh, Lee, just one more lemon sour." I said, "As long as you give me a hand job in the lift in the new Atani," and he did. He is a man of his word. If he says he's going to do something, he'll do it.
Wow, that's the one story you've got on me. That's shameful.
And there's no cameras in that lift, so I'm just going to run with it. It happened. And Ryan's got extremely small hands, so it made my toe side look like a knee side. Well done, Dave. 900 quid. What can that buy you these days? 2 PlayStations, as long as it's in the summer, not before Christmas.
Yeah, something mass produced. Not like a yellow drop.
Nothing like that. Nothing like the crown jewels.
Is that worth one of them, Lee? Like a?
Oh no! What's the one that we learned? Hang on now.
No.
What was the one? That. No, it was like that, wasn't it? It was like.
Yeah.
Oh, kawaii. Oh man, Japan is such a weird place. Where else can you eat a raw lamb's heart and then go for a lemon sour with your best mate owners?
We've not been in Japan for like at least 6 weeks, and everything's going to become a bit more normal and civilized.
I know. It's weird.
I've not got a belly full of ramen.
Oh God. Yeah, mate, the food is phenomenal out there, isn't it? Well done, Dave. Oh God, Dave Gardner's back.
We are in. Dave, let's go.
I never trust a gardener. They always last a bid.
I'm going to give this one, what we're saying, Lee, 9:30. Give it in 5 more minutes. I'm letting it play out. Let's put the picture back up, Gaz, if we can, mate. Just so they can see that again. David's in £1,000.
Shit, they're bad. Wow. There's only one thing I've seen better without clothes on than that. And that's Naomi Campbell on one of my pictures in the FHM magazine when I was a kid.
This is just honestly like, I feel quite sad that there's a fact of there's just been no more on auctions as well. To be honest, it's like
there won't be anymore. I think because people have seen like 4 or 5 of them in your koi house, which this is the best one anyway, and you're not going to let them go.
I also, you know, how I feel about stuff like this, actually physically doing it, you know, because at the end of the day, either way you've got pressure on it, you know, that situation. You know, but I know this one is the best one. So it's the others are just, you know, from a learning process. And again, I'm looking at the fact of if anything goes wrong with this one, I have to have a backup just in case that does go wrong. I've got something there to replace with somebody. So, you know.
And Ryan is a man of his word, mate. There won't be another one on the auction. So we're not like playing funny buggers and trying to be like, like unsincere. There won't be another one. And if he tries to put another one in, I won't be hosting it with him. And it won't be on my channel. And I won't support him ever. Now, but we have got a red dragon for next week. I'm joking.
Yeah. We've got a new variant.
I'm waiting for Akoi to produce fish with tits, mate. That's what I'm after.
Absolutely.
So you don't have to feed Sake.
Big shout out to Gaz as well. That's helped us out behind the scenes tonight.
Yeah, thanks, Gaz. I'll send you that nude I promised you later on.
Oh, God. Which one?
It'll be a fresh one from tonight. Yeah, keep the likes coming, guys. That really helps the channel.
Is anyone digging deep on this? I think David's sitting pretty strong on this one, to be honest. I think.
Yeah, I think Dave's got it, mate. Dave deserves it, actually. Well done. That's a really nice fish.
How's it go, Lee? Show me your power.
Oh, mate, don't. No, if Dave come to Japan, or if anyone came to Japan, when you go there, like, you know, obviously you've got all the breeders, and they're doing like all these. What was it? It was on my channel. It was. They were like. They were doing these like stupid pictures, and like Sakai and Momotaro was all
Spencer's came in here, £1,100. Spencer.
Well done, Spence. Oh, Spencer's going to come over to Japan with us, isn't he? Dave's back on it, is he? Like a car bonnet.
Yeah, straight back in at 1,200 reply. Dave
really wants that fish. I don't blame him. I really want that fish. I mean, can we crash the site and then I'll just start it again? I'll put a cheeky 500 quid bid in.
And no, you're not going to try and prize one of others off me. No chance.
Listen, I know I could get one off you if I wanted to, Ryan.
If you're selling your go to Japan.
What?
I said if you're going back to Japan, you're selling all your collection, you'll have a healthy budget so you can buy yours in Japan.
Oh, God. Yeah. Special fish, that. What do you reckon that will get to size-wise? Right pond, right environment?
Being honest, mate, I don't know. And it's not something, like I say, I do actually just raise a pond physically for small Nisai, as I would call them. So that's why I put that size growth on it, because I don't really get many fish bigger than that due to numbers in pond. So, and again, it's something with metallic varieties, you know, I don't kind of want to push them too hard.
Yeah.
Spencer, 1,300.
Well done, Spencer. If you do buy the fish and you're hard up for paying your pond electricity next month, I'll give you a sub.
David's in 1,400. I think we're down to the last two now, I think, here on this one.
Yeah.
Strong bidding.
Who's this? Guys. We've got a latecomer.
I don't even know what to say about that name.
1,500. I think people realise, mate, that's like, yeah, it's a unique fish, isn't it?
Have we got any advance here on this?
I think possibly leave it run a little bit, because obviously if someone really wants that, they really want it. So
I just keep watching the video of it just swimming around. To be honest, I'm like,
I might just put it on the 85-inch TV later on, and just have a bottle of prosecco, like a metrosexual chap I am. I put some for the auction, guys. Talking about metrosexual, I actually put some cream on my bags. Looks way younger.
Really?
What do you reckon, Ryan?
I've got no comment on that, mate, unfortunately.
Hey, at least I don't look like the dwarf from Game of Thrones.
Oh,
I look like Gollum from The Hobbit.
You got personal then, very quick.
Oh. Yeah, mate, it's such a mate. Akoi, when you go there and you look at his ponds, it is bonkers, isn't it? With the crap you see swimming around there, you're
never
like,
seen
what?
anybody like, even just in buying Tozai. I mean, obviously he's got a lot of demand, so he's thinking, you know, in a business sense, I've got to keep everybody happy in the bigger spectrum of things, which is also very nice of him, because I think the problem is that, you know, if you start selling to one person because they're just coming back all the time, you know,
yeah.
Issa's going through this at the moment. Actually, putting all your eggs in one basket to a Chinese customer, that's great. But when it all goes tits up, you've got to look at the bigger picture to things. And Aoki is very, very well. You know, in February, mate, Spencer's in at 1,600.
Well done, Spence.
You know, I think the biggest thing is, mate, I think, you know, when we went in February, it was like 2 bowls of fish. You know, you're not unpicking stuff and doing it. I do think it's difficult in terms of, you know, keeping everybody happy. But then it's like, for me, I look at the bigger picture and go, well, I've only got 2 boxes. So when I'm trying to fill that quarantining space, you know, can you get me any more? Oh, it's difficult, you know, and it's like, it's all over the place. And he just really, I hate to think it must hurt his head knowing that you're basically selling fish before they've even hatched, like in sheer demand. It must be quite stressful. I'm not being funny. I think it must be stressful.
Yeah. But yeah, it must be a nice situation to be in, to be honest. I suppose the stress of like actually spawning and knowing that you're going to sell these amazing varieties of fish, which are super rare anyway, hoping that they're going to, you're going to get the results year after year, you know? I suppose it's like crop farming here. If you're a farmer in the UK, mate, it's all weather dependent, isn't it? But obviously there, I suppose it's genetic dependent, or spawning dependent, whatever you call it. But it's the same as the yellow monkeys now. Like they've gone down the drain, really, because there's been some problem. The DK Shiro line from NND, that's had a problem. So these varieties, sometimes they're gone. They come and they go, and that's it.
Yeah.
Which actually is, a really attractive part of the hobby, I think. Do you know what I mean? The uncertainty. There's always a good Go Sanke, but these things, might take a lifetime to find again.
Right, guys, I'm giving this 2 minutes now, and I'm going to start wrapping it up.
Futitsu, Minitu.
Oh, God. I can't wait
Futitsu is 2, isn't it? Or is that 3? Is that 3 or 2?
You tell me, mate.
Futitsu, it's 2. I'm sure it is. I've been practicing my karaoke songs. A bit of Elvis, bit of Tom Jones. What's my first karaoke song I break into when I get on that mic?
Do you know what? I don't know, mate, be honest with you, because I'm only people. You need to remember, mate, I am only 30. Half the songs you sing are way before my time.
Tom Jones, The Green Green Grass, obviously. Unless Misha's there, and then we sort of do it. Oh, it's always Toto. They're on Toto. Or like sometimes, like we do a fine rendition of Living on a Prayer. No, Wanted Dead or Alive, Bon Jovi. Wow. He's the tenor, and I'm the higher one. The tenor and the I can't remember. Put it on the comments, guys. The tenor and the bass, is it? I can't remember. Right, what are we on for the countdown?
30 seconds.
Oof. 30 seconds, guys. Don't wait. Spencer doesn't really want that fish. I know he doesn't. If he buys that fish, his pond's going to be cold all winter.
15 seconds.
10, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Slight pause for a lag. 1. Well done, Spencer. Bravo, sir. If you come to Japan, I'll buy you a lemon sour in Atsushi's car, but one of the lower quality ones from the 7-Eleven.
Ouch.
The 18. No, what was the really high percentage one?
Is it 9? I think.
No, there's no. You got a 3, 6, 9, and then there's a bonkers one. It's like rocket fuel.
Absolutely. Well done. That was a mega piece, Spencer.
Yeah.
Well done. Awesome.
Well done.
And thank you very much, guys.
Played.
It's been, I think, to be fair, really good time for the first time out. I think, thank you for the support and the numbers tonight. We've been in the house, and there's been some staggering numbers up to close. I think we got up to nearly 450 at one point, 500 people.
Yeah, but you've got to consider as well, the football's on.
The football's on. It's Father's Day as well. So, yeah, we've done.
And it's Father's Day. Yeah, so it was my fault, actually, guys, because, like, obviously.
First time out, like I say, I think it's been great, mate. I've enjoyed it.
Yeah, it's been really fun.
Thank you very much to everyone that took part in bidding or even watched it. You know, I think next time is going to be even better, mate. Now we've got the first one out of the way and under our belts.
Yeah. Well, I didn't want to tell anyone until after the auction, but the yellow dragon for next month is amazing.
You absolute devil. No.
No, but there's still loads and loads of really, really good fish hidden away in his dad's fancy goldfish house. So trust me, guys, I'm not going to let any vat unturned, mate. I am going to be in there like a capybara. Capybara? Yeah, capybara. That's a good one. Or a tanuki. I'm going to get my big balls straight out, and I'm going to magic myself a better lineup of fish for the next one.
Being honest, I think, like I say, we're keeping up with the standard of fish. Obviously, like I say, we are changing, obviously, varieties and what we're going to be selecting out, but we're not, you know, regardless of anything, we're not dropping the quality in what we're doing. We won't compromise on it, because I think we both discussed it for the koi hobby to try and make things better, try and keep that standard and quality, you know, that we're spending all those hours going out to Japan, we're spending all that money going out to Japan, investing in what we're doing, I think, as well, and trying to showcase to people what's out there and what is available to people. You know, that's what we want to do. And that's the main thing about this. It's not about, you know, it's about supplying good koi to you guys out there, doing the best that we possibly can, feeding off all, you know, the experience, everything that we've got. You know, I think that's what it's about, and using our relationships out there to get access to the good fish and doing what we're doing. You know, you see it, Lee puts the work in on the channel. You know, we put the work in the hours in the day. You know, I do what I do all the time, and I put a lot of hours into this to make it happen. So does Kev. You know, I think it's one of them. I think we just need to keep building on what we're doing. And like I say, the new concept we're going to be bringing out as well is a set price event, because obviously we do deal with a lot of them as well, Lee, don't we? You know, set price events and the drawing system and stuff. And I think we'd like to bring a little bit of that into it. So again, I'm not expecting everyone to jump on and go, oh, you know, everything's going to sell out. We're showcasing breeders in the new environment that we're going to be doing. So it's going to be on Yoshino Koi Farm next time. We're going to be doing it in a completely different format. So they're going to be well advertised pre-hand. The fish will have the pictures and videos in the exact same thing, but they will be a set price. So we'll put, for argument's sake, there'll be £300, £400, £500, £600. I think the dearest one in that event will be like £895, looking at it at the moment. But we've got a range of, again, Hosai, you know, from like sort of 25 cm to probably 35 cm. You know, I think that's something, again, we want to get into. You know, all those koi on that platform as well will be certificated, because we've got them, you know, we've bought them for this sort of style of thing to do. I think it's just something, again, to offer something a little bit different. We're not exhausting avenues. It's one auction a month. It'll be set price events as and when we can do them. If the fish are there, like I've said, we're not going to try and pencil something in like that all the time, because haven't got the fish, we're not going to exhaust them avenues. It's just not. It's not worth it to us. And I said to Lee, one thing when Lee pushes me to do these things, guys, as well, it's not about, oh, I want to sell fish. I want to do this. Being honest, I don't need to sell these fish that we put up tonight. They're going to sell anyway, regardlessly. Like I said to you, won't they? But it's about offering something different. I think just basically,
Oh, Ryan's gone. He was talking a lot of rubbish anyway. But what he's basically trying to say is, honestly, these events will carry on as long as we can carry them on for and get the right quality for the events. And it will keep going month after month until you guys get bored or we run out of amazing fish, which is not going to happen because obviously with my knowledge of koi and Ryan's lift at sushi in Japan, I'm sure we can keep these things going. But anyway, thanks for watching, guys. Thanks for all the support. And like I said, mate, topping out about 450, nearly 500 viewers. It's great. And all I can say is we'll see you on the next one. So, bye from Tanaguchi Koi Farm. Oh, hang on. Give me 2 minutes. Don't know what happened. Ryan's just, obviously, he just clicked onto a dodgy website. I wouldn't want to know what that is. But anyway, there we are, guys. I think that's about enough for tonight. So happy Father's Day, and get in contact with Kevin. I think Ryan's number might be wrong on the screen here. So just get in touch with Kevin. He's way more efficient with sending fish out than Ryan anyway. But apart from that, guys, we shall see you very soon on the next auction, which will be coming out well advertised on Exclusively Koi's Facebook page. Thank you.